Stand up, sports fans! Hope everybody out there is enjoying their Saturday night. I want to thank you, each and every one of you guys, for tuning in. We got Redskins in the house. We got James in the house, Cesar Munoz, Lorraine, Timothy's in the house, Jessica Parkinson, Scott Thomas, Stuck in the 80s, Joe Lutz. Do me a favor, go ahead and sub up Stuck in the 80s. Love that guy's channel. The Sexy Goat, stand up. Diehard Giants fan, what is going on? Cesar Munoz, J-Dog Plays, James, Kid Blue, sub him up as well. Love that guy. Jessica Parkinson, Christopher Reeves, watching these cats destroy the Vols. Yeah, I got the slam dunk contest on the tube. I'll glance at that every now and again as we're taking calls. What's going on? What's going on? Crazy Mofo, stand up, Dolphins. What's going on, Joe Musa? Thank you so much for tuning in. Redskins 24/7. So, yes, guys, figured I'd start the show off as I always do, talk about what's going on in the sports world. Of course, the NBA has come to a halt as it's NBA All-Star Weekend. I'll be doing the play-by-play in the All-Star game tomorrow with Philly 500, so I'm really looking forward to that. If you have never checked his channel out, you got to. He's a great YouTuber, great guy, and we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow, so be sure to check that out. On the baseball front, it seems like Bryce Harper is getting closer and closer to signing a contract, and last I read, it looked like the San Francisco Giants have come into the fold, and as a Met fan, I couldn't be happier. Get him out of my division. So that's the big news on the baseball front. We'll see where that goes. Of course, the Phillies are still very much in play. And then the football, I mean, the draft's coming up. The combine's 2 weeks away? So, it's gonna get heated up in the football world. This is, for Jet fans and Giant fans the last few years, this is probably the most exciting part of the football season, the off season. Free agency's in less than a month. You got the combine coming up, the draft shortly after that. So, a lot to talk about. Of course, the skills challenges tonight. A lot of YouTubers are streaming that. You got the dunk contest, three-point contest. I didn't get a chance to see who won the three-point contest, but dunk contest about to kick off here. That's always fun to watch. But I just wanted to say hello to everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to open up the lines. And as I always say, guys, one caller at a time. And yeah, right now I have the calls being blocked right now. That is why I'm going to unblock them one call at a time. And if it gets out of hand, I'm going to block numbers. And if it continues to get out of hand, I'll just stream the slam dunk contest like everybody else. I'm not going to react like I have been. People know what people say. It's nothing to do with me, so I've learned that. So it is what it is. If you want to call and be stupid, be stupid. All right, so let's open up the phone lines. And we are going to post the phone number right there. Phone number is going to be 914-484-3540. 914-484-3540. Greatest Hits is in there. Anthony Marchuka's in the house. What's going on, Anthony Marchuka? Sub number 350. All right, we got our first caller coming in. Ooh, what's going on? You're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hey. How you doing, Dad?
Detonator?
Of course.
What's going on, buddy? How you do? How was your Saturday? What'd you do today, bud?
I'm home alone, so all I did was nothing and eat a whole tub of ice cream by myself.
Well, that sounds good. What flavor?
Yeah, no, I get all of them.
So what's up, my man? What do you want to talk about?
Are you excited for the combine or what coming up? I am so hyped. It's right around the corner and everything.
It's 2 weeks away. Actually, it's less than 2 weeks away. Well, the first 3 or 4 days, it's going to be the test that they take, the mental test. What's it called again? The Wonderlic. So it'll be like the Wonderlic test, but the actual drills and all that, I think, is about 3 or 4 days into the combine. But yeah, it's like a little more than 2 weeks away till we get to see all the quarterbacks throw and all that. I love doing that. I love watching that.
Yeah, I need another reason to procrastinate for me doing my homework, so that will be it. that will be it.
Yeah, so who are you as a Jets fan? I guess you're probably looking at the players on the defensive end. You're probably looking at the Quinnen Williams, the Josh Allens.
Yeah, definitely Quinnen Williams is my number one. Right. I'm hoping he falls to us. I mean, it's not really going to be so much of the fall. He's most likely going to be picked between 1 through 3. I I really look. I'm not sure about us trading down because I thought it was gonna be an opportunity for us to trade down with like the Broncos. But now since they picked up Flacco, that's probably out of the question at this point.
Well, the Jaguars are still in play. The Redskins potentially in play, and the Dolphins still in play. So there are still, and the Giants.
The Dolphins.
And the Giants could potentially trade up. If they're scared, somebody could jump them if they want a quarterback. So there's still potential suitors out there for the Jets to possibly trade down.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
as you said, the off season is the best season. Honestly, like, come on now.
Well, when your team is as bad as ours is, yeah.
I've been
Our
looking combined record is like not even a winning record.
We had what do we have? We had 9 combined wins this year. So yeah, 9, whatever that is. But
9-7.
Yeah, just a horrible, just 2 horrible teams this year. But I've been looking forward to the offseason since like mid-November because I knew the season was over pretty much around the halfway point for the Giants and Jets. It was about the same. But I'm watching it. Yeah.
I mean, I thought at week 6 we're gonna pull something together. Hold off that month stand, and after we beat the Colts, I was like, yes, we're gonna do it. We're going to the playoffs, and we got destroyed by the Vikings and the Bears.
Oh, you couldn't have actually thought you were going to the playoffs this year.
No, I'm like, I actually thought, hey, I see some good progress here, and then we got injured with Sam Darnold, and then we got blown out by the Bills. And then that's when I started eating more and more ice cream. I could have sworn I put on like 15 pounds in the offseason just based on ice cream.
That's what you do when you get upset. You turn to the ice cream. Oh,
yeah, I'm like a 40-year-old woman who just went through a divorce.
Thank you so much for the super chat, QC. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Don't just call women. I do that too when I get upset. I get a big tub of cookies and cream.
And just shove my face in it. What is your favorite?
Cookies and cream. Not even cookies.
Mine's mint chocolate chip with a nice warm marshmallow on top and the hot fudge and everything.
Yeah, that sounds good too. Just saw a good dunk there by Diallo of OKC. Wonder what he'll get on the score. I love the dunk competition.
Yeah. I also add some dolphin urine. I mean, what? Shit. Okay.
Poor attempt at a joke there. But then today, I'm going to let you go because I'm sure there's a couple more people trying to call in. If it is slow tonight, I'm sure I'll be taking second-time callers. I think there's a good chance it will be because a lot of people are streaming this dunk contest. But I just want to say thank you so much for being a great subscriber and calling in, bud.
All right. Bye, Dad.
All right, my man. And I see Enzo's in the chat. What's going on, my man? New York Mets and New York Giants. New York Mets, New York. What's going on, John Smith? Thank you for tuning in. All the Met fans in here. Obviously, you're one. Jose Reyes. I saw him earlier in Bad Dogs chat. I'm gonna be streaming the spring training game for the New York Mets on Sunday. So that'll be my first baseball stream. So I'm looking forward to that. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
It is stupid in the 80s.
Stupid in the 80s. What's going on, my man? Thank you so much for calling in. And stupid in the 80s or stuck in the 70s or 80s, whatever he wants to call himself, is going to be on the channel next Tuesday. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get to talk movies. We're going to get to talk Giants. We're going to get to talk about what made you become a YouTube creator. I always have a lot of fun with those shows, so I'm looking forward to that. But tonight, what do you want to talk about?
Looking forward to that too, Chris. And I got to tell you, I am so freaking embarrassed because tonight I'm testing out OBS and Wirecast, and I've been setting everything to private, except for apparently one, because I went into my videos to delete the private videos. I saw one had 13 views and 5 likes, and I was like, oh my God, I was live. I don't know what I was saying or how stupid I was acting, but somebody said I was singing.
I didn't get to see it, but look on the bright side. At least it happened while your channel's still up and coming. Imagine if that happened when you had in a year when you're gonna have 3,000 subs.
Yeah, well, at least I had my clothes on.
Well, yeah, that happened to me. I deleted it. That happened to me the other day. Not the other day, probably about a month ago. I was streaming with Bad Dog, and the internet went out, so it dropped out, and I was cursing because I'm like, what the blank? It screwed up the whole. And we were about to close it out, so I wasn't gonna go back on because it was literally 2 minutes before we were gonna close out the stream, and once the internet popped back on, the stream went live without knowing. And I was on camera for about 2 minutes just cursing and being like, what the hell, and then everybody was laughing in the chat. They got a good laugh at it, but I deleted it afterwards.
That is, I wish I had caught that. I try not to swear. Well, obviously, I don't swear on my show. I want to keep it PG. I know you try to keep it PG rated too, so that's pretty funny. That's an outtake.
Yeah, it was an outtake for sure. I should have thought about that before I deleted it. I see Adams in the chat, by the way. Thank you for tuning in. And New York Mets, New York Giants, I guess he got to see it. He said he enjoyed it, yeah. But, yeah, what do you want to talk about, bud?
It's the NBA tonight, and I'm not really an NBA fan so much anymore. I was a huge Spurs fan in the 90s. David Robinson, the era of the big men. That's all right. I know the Spurs played the Knicks in a playoff series there. And then he retired, and Duncan retired, and I've kind of lost touch with it, but what's going on tonight with the NBA? I know they got this 3-point contest, this slam dunk contest. Which Bad Dog was calling some skills crap thing earlier.
Yeah. It's NBA Saturday night. They got the one of them's like a point guard skills challenge. I didn't get to see it because I was at work, but they have it every year. They like go through like an obstacle course and they got to do all these different things. And then they have, of course, the 3-point contest, like you said. They have the rookie all-star game, but I think that was either yesterday or earlier today. I forget, where the rookies play the sophomores. And then they, of course, have the dunk contest, which they're having now. And one of the Knicks is in it, actually. He hasn't gone yet.
No, the last dunk contest I watched was the pretty standard. You had like 3 chances at dunks, and each got scored. From what I've heard, they've totally changed that. I'm totally out of it, dude, when it comes to the NBA, obviously.
Yeah, it's I hope when the Knicks get good, you get back into it, because I think it's going to be fun for New York fans once the Knicks get good. And I think they're going to be good next year. I think they're going to end up with Kevin Durant. And I think everyone's going to be very excited in New York.
Is that pretty much a go, Kevin Durant in New York?
Well, it's not a go, but a lot of signs are pointing to it. Like, for instance, I don't know all the specific details, but basically, like, his company, they changed their location to New York, so a lot of people are going crazy about that they moved their office to New York. He won't talk about, they keep asking about New York, and he's not going out of his way to say he's not going there. It seems all signs are pointing to that he's going to be a Knick. He got into a fight with Draymond Green. They said it was over him leaving the team after this season earlier in the year. So I think I would say at least a 50% chance he's going to be a Knick next year.
Well, I hope so, man, because I've checked your team, and they haven't been too good the last few years. Are there any rumors of who might go to New York with Kevin Durant? Because it's the whole super team thing now in the NBA, so I assume he's not going alone if he goes.
Yeah, if he goes, it's more than likely going to be Kyrie Irving. That seems to be the duo that people expect if they get Durant, that Kyrie would come with him. Because Kyrie grew up a Knick fan, and he's wanted to come here for a while. That's what the rumors have been. So I think that there's a decent possibility that'll happen next year, and if it does, it's going to be fun to be a Knick fan.
Dang. Well, brother, I hope you get KD, I hope you get Kyrie Irving, and I hope our New York football Giants win the NFC East. Yeah.
From your lips to God's ears. From your lips to God's ears. I would love next year if we win the East. I think the division's wide open. I really do. Obviously, we got to put the Cowboys and Eagles ahead of us going in, but I think we can, if things break right, we draft well, we do well in free agency, we catch some breaks with people staying healthy. I don't see a reason why the Giants can't compete for the division next year. I really don't.
Hey, if Payton can go out being a game manager and a winner, so can Eli.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to get the right pieces around them.
All right, brother. I'm very much looking forward to Tuesday night. I'm going to build a little New York Giants fan as much as I can. I really appreciate what you're doing here. I know you got more people calling in, so thanks for taking my call. You have a wonderful weekend.
You too, buddy. Thank you so much for the call.
Take care.
All right. Go check him out. I don't know what you're talking about there. But, yeah, we'll be taking the next call. Once you call in, I just want to say thank you. Chris is drinking. Yes, I'm drinking water. I had a long day at work. I am drinking water today. Figured I'd hydrate a little bit. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, what's up, White Chocolate?
Isaiah is in the house. I absolutely love Isaiah. What's going on, my man?
Nothing much, brother. I just left my girlfriend. I'm just going home. About to catch a little bit of the All-Star game that's left and watch the dunk contest. Hopefully, DSJ can win, man.
That'd be nice to see. Who did you? I didn't even get a chance to see because I was at work. Who won the 3-point contest?
Oh God. I don't want to cuss on your channel, but the kid from the Nets, Joe Harris.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard he edged out Steph Curry.
Wow, that's a surprise.
Oh God! Now we got to get the freaking mainstream media talking about the Nets players, and for some reason having to it. They always do it. They can never just have the Nets just be the Nets. They have to add the Knicks into something. So, you know.
Yeah, I was rooting for Dirk. I would have liked to see him because, you know, he's like 50 years old now. It would have been cool to see him win a three-point contest in his last year.
Yeah. Oh my God! You know what's funny though, Chris? They asked him if he was gonna retire this year. And he still is up in the air, but it's like, I mean, the way it's looking, they're pushing him to retire. It's looking like they're pushing it. He might not want to retire, which is I think is ridiculous because he just can't move no more.
Yeah, he's been done for about 2 years now. I love Dirk, but he's not. He's done. It's time to hang him up. And what a great career he had. I think he broke Kobe's record, right, for the longest amount of years with a team. Yeah,
I think that's what he was really aiming for to do, to get that and then retire. He should, like, I mean, the way that NBA is pushing him and Dirk, I think that he should retire with. He retired with Dwayne Wade. He should retire.
Yeah, I think he will. There's no. I mean, who knows? Maybe he comes back for a cheap deal next year, but I doubt it. And they're showing the DSJ dunk just now. That's a nice dunk.
Oh man, I hope he wins, man. I mean, listen, man, Chris, you know how the season's been for us.
Oh God, don't even get me started. Don't even get me. And you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen as a Knicks fan. They're gonna go out there and now they're gonna play well after the All-Star break, and they're gonna screw us in the lottery.
Hey, Chris, I mean, I would be extremely. Listen, right now for the Knicks, the best option is to lose. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you know,
of course. I never go out of my way to root for my team to lose, but let's put it this way: I'm not rooting for them to win at this point. There's no point.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in Zion. My God, he's absolutely everything that you want in a franchise player, and I think he's a franchise player. This kid today, I was watching the game on my phone, and it's like, Chris, you watch this kid. I don't give a damn what the NBA has to do. Put him on the Knicks.
Right.
Put this kid on.
I'm with you. That would be a game changer if we could ever get Zion Williamson on the Knicks. And that would be the biggest attraction. Now, I still think it's possible the Knicks trade it if they get the number 1 pick for Anthony Davis. I'm not ruling that out. But
no.
We'll see, though.
Oh, yeah, man, definitely. Because, you know, my thing is this, man. If I'm Adam Silver, listen, don't stick Zion in Cleveland. Don't do that to the kid. Don't stick him in Cleveland. Don't stick him in Phoenix.
Well, and what I mean, Cleveland's won, 4 lotteries in the last, 15,
ever since
20
LeBron
years?
I think ever since LeBron James, they won at least 5, I believe.
Well, Anthony Bennett, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James. What's his name? The guy they drafted, traded for Kevin Love.
Wiggins.
Yeah, Wiggins. So that's 4 right there.
And I'm like, okay, listen. To me, the smart NBA decision would to get Zion on the Knicks. That would boost ticket sales, and that would be amazing. I just think I don't care what the hell they have to do. I don't give a hell what they have to do. Make Patrick Ewing put the guy balls. Just let us get Zion, man, and then let us get Zion. Let us win a championship, and let us everybody kiss our ass.
Well, when the Knicks are good, the NBA is in a good place, and it's been a long time, and I think that Adam Silver probably is secretly rooting for the Knicks to get Zion Williamson because it would make New York basketball fun again, and the NBA really needs it.
Oh, of course, because you know what it is too, Chris. I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'm gonna be out. I know other people want to call. Listen, you know why I know what Kevin Durant's gonna come here, Chris?
Why?
Listen. Think about it like this, right? I was on the Knicks Instagram, right, and Nate Robinson was talking to gave Dennis Smith a personal message and was like, good luck. And I'm looking at the comments. And people are like, we love you, Nate. You're Nate the Great, Kryptonite. You're a legend. Just imagine if Kevin Durant brings us to a title.
Oh, forget it. He'd be a god.
I mean, listen, we all love Patrick Ewing, and we all love Clyde. But if Kevin Durant brings us a title, he's automatically the greatest Knick.
Well, let me say this: if Kevin Durant ever won us a championship, he would possibly pass LeBron James. I mean, because of winning a championship for New York, it's much bigger than winning a championship in the ways that both Durant and LeBron have done it. He would be an absolute god. And if he ever wanted to, and I think this is the main reason, if he's going to come to New York, he's going to, it would put him on another level in terms of his legacy. It really would.
Chris, I mean, listen, when people gotta understand, man, we still celebrate the dunk.
Right. Yeah, and we lost that series, for God's sakes. When he's of course referring to when John Starks dunked over. Well, I don't know if he really dunked over Jordan. Jordan was kind of the second guy, but we all like to say he dunked over Jordan.
Yeah, no, they do. But it's like I'm telling you, Chris. If this to me is this would be the smartest decision in Kevin Durant's career. If he comes to New York and he gets us back to the glory land, oh my, Chris, I'm telling you, that would put him. I'm not even kidding when I say this. He'll move into the top 5 or top 10 players of all time. I'm not even joking.
I think he definitely would. I think he definitely would crack the top 10 players of all time if he won a title with the Knicks. And I just watched the stupidest dunk. When you get home, you gotta watch this. The guy dunked over like a fake airplane, Collins of the Hawks, and it was the dumbest dunk I've ever seen in my life. I'm curious to see what scores they gave. They gave him 8s. He didn't even deserve that. But
oh no,
Isaiah, I'm gonna let you go because I'm sure a couple other people want to call in. But thank you so much for calling in, buddy.
Hey, thanks, brother. You know you're white chocolate, baby. White chocolate on.
Love you, Isaiah. Love you, Isaiah. All right, my man. I know you're not. What's going on, Rohan? Thank you for tuning into the stream, buddy. All right, next on the line, you're on live. Thank you for calling in.
I just want to say, all quarterbacks should wear little tiaras and little dresses, except for Phillip Rivers, the GOAT. The GOAT.
This, of course, is Chris Sinor, and Chris, I don't know if you got a chance to look at Philly 500's latest video. The song's not out yet, but he released the lyrics, so you can start. You can start practicing.
Oh, okay. I'll start practicing. I'll start practicing.
So what's up, buddy? How you doing, buddy?
Just here witnessing, the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. Watching, Joe Harris being a god against Steph Curry. So.
Oh, here's the Knicks, by the way. Right now, they got DSJ's about to dunk here for the Knicks. We'll see how he does. But yeah, man. So you watching the All-Star game? What else you got going on in the sports world? Any exciting news for your Chargers?
We just signed Jalen Watkins, 1-year deal after he tore his ACL. I don't think that's a risky move. $1 million isn't a lot in people's opinions, but I think we could have wasted that on like a new punter or something like that, because he might be shaky. Jalen Watkins, so he's from Philadelphia, right? He tore his ACL in the beginning of the season. I honestly think he's not going to be able to play up to like expectations of the Chargers. I think we would have to focus on a punter right now. Because Donnie Jones is trash.
Wait. That's how cocky you are about your Chargers. You think the biggest need of your team is a punter?
Punters are people too. I'm a punter. Well, you know what? Stand up, punters. Stand up.
I think you got there's got to be a bigger need on that team than a punter.
Yeah, I know, but we're last in punting in the NFL. We're last in punting. Do you not know how bad Donnie Jones is? He can't even punt 30 yards.
This is how you know that Chris Sinor is a diehard, and they just gave DSJ of the Knicks a perfect score of 50.
They did?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, well, it was an impressive dunk. But yeah, this is how you know Chris Sinor is a diehard sports fan. He focuses on the punters. But I gotta say, what were you gonna say?
For me, the punter is the most entertaining part of the game, and the kicker. Because you know what? They don't give any credit to him.
You're very weird. Because whenever a punter comes on the field, I tune out. It's the most boring position in the sport.
Once a punter comes on, I paint myself all the golden yellow, the golden blue. I'm like, let's go! We got the punter in here. We can kick it. Let's go! And then I see Donnie Jones. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking throw this shit away. Whenever I see Matt go back, that's the best part of our special teams. Our our blockers are trash. And
stuff. Yes. Joe Musa brings up a very good point. He said that
What do you say?
you must have loved the Super Bowl with all the punting that went on in that game.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Me trying to paint my face freaking red, like yellow and blue, and then I have to paint my face when the Rams punt, and then I have to paint my face when the freaking Patriots punt. Freaking confusing. It's confusing now. I'm like, too much funny. It's like when you cook your lasagna. Too much ragu or a little bit ragu?
No ragu. No ragu on the lasagna, Chris. You know that.
No, guys, it's false news. It's Chris is putting out fake news. You put ragu and everything. Macaroni and cheese, ragu.
But Chris, before I let you go, of course, we got to do the infamous. You got to sing Bad Dog song real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotta clear my throat. My throat is my leg with two punters. It's beautiful.
It's going. You have a beautiful voice.
Yeah, I do. Alright, so Bad Dog is a mad dog 'cause the Giants always stink. 'Cause they stink and they don't have a punter. There you go. Added a little bit to it.
All right, Chris, I'm going to let you go because I'm sure a few more people want to call in, but I just want to say thank you so much for calling in, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead, sub to the entertainer, the GOAT of YouTube.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right, bud. And we'll be taking our next caller. And what a beautiful, beautiful rendition of the Bad Dog song. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
I had a call to hear your adorable voice.
Is this Musa, Joe Musa?
Of course.
What's going on, buddy? Thank you so much for calling in.
What's going on, man?
Man, nothing much, man. Got done working today, talking to a couple of lunatics on the phone, having a blast. So what's going on, buddy?
I'm over here on my second bottle of wine and my underwear watching your live stream.
Well, now I got a good visual. So, is it red or white wine?
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask what the underwear was.
Well,
the underwear's white. The wine is red.
I was gonna get to the underwear. You gotta give it a little time. But no, I'm a big red wine guy myself. I can't do the white. I like the red.
I love it.
Yeah.
By the way, I think Volume 10 of Greatest Hits is gonna be the best one yet.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Yeah. By the way,
it's coming. It's gonna come out after your show. I have like about another hour left. So after your show, I'll post it.
After he's off the phone with me, he's gonna post the link in there. Everybody go over there, sub it up. He does a great job editing the best ofs in these call-in shows. It's really funny, and I can't say enough to you how much I appreciate you doing that for me.
No problem, man. So I had a question for you. What do you think of Joe Namath? Because I know Bad Dog loves this guy. What
do I think of Joe Namath as a football player? You want me to be honest? I think he's overrated.
Thank you so much. I'm a diehard Jets fan, and I don't like him.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
I don't know why Bad Dog likes him so much. He's like, oh, it's the best quarterback. No, he's not.
Yeah.
If you look at the stats now, Darnold already has better stats than Joe Namath does.
Well, yeah, but I got to be fair. Different eras, but still, Namath threw a lot more picks than touchdowns. And the one thing I will say, he sustained a really bad injury early in his career. I never got to see the guy play, but from like old timers that I've talked to, they say when he was healthy, he was great. But I think like 3 years in, he had a really bad injury and he was never the same. But I mean, it's obvious if it wasn't for that guarantee and they them winning that game, which is which is arguably the most important moment in NFL history.
But that's the only. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I was going to say what I think you're going to say. If you take that away, the guy was not a very good quarterback.
But in that Super Bowl alone, he should have never been the MVP. I have, right now, 4 players that could have been the MVP besides Joe Namath.
Let me hear it.
Matt Snell, 100-yard game.
Okay.
Running back. George Sauer, receiver, over 100 yards.
Okay.
Jim Turner, kicker, 9 points in the game, 3 field goals.
Christian Orr would like that one.
And Randy Beverly with 2 interceptions.
And give me Namath stats.
Namath, I believe was I don't know if I have it in front. Hold on. It was 17 for 28, no touchdowns, no interceptions. And the whole fourth quarter, all they did was run the ball.
Yeah, he shouldn't win. I mean, he won it because he was the quarterback, but yeah, he shouldn't have won the MVP.
He should have never been MVP. Never been MVP.
No, he's clearly an overrated. I mean, any realistic Jets fan is going to tell you that. He's one of the most overrated athletes in the history of New York sports. One Giant Rebuttal, thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. He says, what up? What's going on, One Giant Rebuttal? Go over there, sub him up. He made a video today. I just checked it out before I went live. Thank you so much, One Giant Rebuttal. But I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No problem. They don't win that Super Bowl, and no one knows Joe Namath.
Exactly. If you want to, Jet fans might not like hearing it, but he is the most overrated athlete, arguably ever in New York sports. He really is. And people want to get on Eli Manning. I mean, Joe Namath is not even close to Eli Manning. Let's be real. But he is responsible for maybe the biggest moment in the history of NFL, and you got to give him credit for that, and that's why he's in the Hall of Fame. And his whole image, of course, the Broadway Joe, the ladies' man, all that.
I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
If you had to name the best quarterback on the Jets, now I know you're not a Jets fan, but if you had to name the best quarterback all time on the Jets, who would you say it was?
Well, I mean, statistically, it's not Namath, but I'd still go Namath. I mean, what's the other? You got Pennington, you got O'Brien. Testaverde wasn't there long enough. Who would you go, O'Brien?
No, I started watching O'Brien. I grew up watching him. I didn't like him too much. He was too fragile because LT kept hitting him.
The best quarterback I've seen on the Jets since I've been watching is Pennington. But
Pennington, yes, and believe it or not, I'd like Testaverde because that was like maybe one of the first times where I was like a diehard. Like I seen him back in '86, but I was 10 years old when they were in the divisional playoff game against the Browns and they lost.
Okay,
but that '98 AFC Championship game, that Testaverde I think I would say the best quarterback for the Jets, and I was excited when Brett Favre was there too. But that's it.
Yeah, that was a magical year.
It's like I'm speechless. That's it.
Yeah, well, the problem with your team is they've always gone after, and Testaverde's another example. He gave you one great year, but after that he got hurt, and then you had, what's his name, he's now an analyst. What's his name? I forgot his name. The black quarterback, bald.
Oh my God! He's on SNY postgame. Why am I forgetting him now?
Yeah, but he stepped in for Testaverde that next year.
Lucas?
Yes, Ray Lucas.
Okay.
But yeah, Testaverde. I mean, it was 1 year, but it was a great year. That was probably the best Jet team I've seen since I've been watching football. That '98 team, everything broke right for them that year. Keyshawn was great. Curtis Martin, of course. The defense was great. But obviously you just ran into a monster there in the AFC title game. And
I loved Keyshawn.
Yeah, well, Keyshawn was great. Could have been Peyton Manning, though, had he come out a year earlier.
Yep.
But, Joe, I want to say thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for being a great subscriber. Thank you for doing everything you do for my channel.
And, by the way, I got my brother-in-law watching now, so if you don't mind, just say hi to Dennis.
No. Stand up, Dennis. Thank you so much for tuning in, buddy. All right, man.
Stand up, Sam Donald.
All right, buddy. Have a good
Later,
one.
man.
All right. And we're going to take the next caller. You're on live. Thank you for calling.
Hey, Chris. How you doing?
Bobby from Vermont. How could you ever forget this beautiful voice? What's going on, my man? Thank you so much.
my froggy voice, my beautiful voice.
Thank you so much for calling in.
I have to tell you, I disagree with that guy. I think Mr. Buttfumbler was the best quarterback for the Jets.
Are you serious?
Yes. He took them to almost to the Super Bowl twice.
Yeah, but
so you remember?
Yeah, of course I remember. But he wasn't good. I mean, the defense was the driving force in the running.
Oh
game.
but he got them there too.
He played well in the playoffs, but he wasn't a good. I mean, Sanchez.
Well, he was much better than that. What that guy said, he never brought them to nothing.
Well, Testaverde brought him to an AFC Championship game.
And with the Jets, they screw up on their draft picks anyway. Do you remember when they got Ken O'Brien?
Yeah,
you know what quarterback they could have got that year instead of Ken O'Brien?
Yeah, of course I
know. Who?
Well, Dan Marino.
Who?
Dan Marino, right?
Right. Yeah. And then when they got what's his name? Wesley Walker. Guess they could have got.
I'll have to go out now. See you, Chris. Bavith, I will take you next, Bavith. I don't know your number. I do know it, I think. The first three I know. So I will take Bavith next. One of my best subs. I will take you next.
What about?
But go ahead, Bobby. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted him to get a chance.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. What about when they got Wesley Walker? Guess what wide receiver they could have got there?
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
The best receiver in the world.
Jerry Rice?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you could go back and do that for a lot of teams, though. I mean, look at all the times.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying the Jets.
Yeah,
my brother.
Look at all
my
the times.
brother's a big Jet fan.
Yeah, look at all the times the Giants.
I like that Chris Sinor kid. Do you like that little Chris Sinor kid? He's awesome.
Chris Sinor's the best. He's the absolute best.
He doesn't like. He puts. I do like ragu. I like ragu. What's wrong with ragu?
Oh, I'm not a ragu guy. You gotta go.
What kind do you like? Prego?
No, you gotta go with the homemade stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you ever watch the Golden Girls when little lady makes her own sauce? She makes good sauce.
Oh, well, how do you know it's good? I mean, it was a TV show. Did you ever get the?
Well, I know, but she's Italian. She's Italian.
Oh, she's Italian. There's a lot of Italian women that don't make good sauce. Did you actually get to taste test it?
My mother can't make lasagna. Forget it. My mother makes the worst lasagna in the world. She doesn't even put cheese on top of the damn thing. She leaves it no cheese. I'm telling you. Oh, that's how Italians like it. They don't like it on top of the thing, you know.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. How are you feeling today after you got, wasted yesterday? You were pretty damn funny yesterday.
Oh, last night was a great show. Anybody who didn't get a chance to see it, you missed out. But, yeah, that was probably...
No, I'm Irish, Chris.
You're Irish?
Chris, no, I'm Irish.
Oh, okay.
He's ex-ing me.
All right, you're Irish. Okay, well, that explains why your mom doesn't make good lasagna.
Yeah, but my aunt married two Italian people, and she cooks good food.
Well, there you go. You got to marry an Italian, Bobby.
Yeah, and she's Irish, too. But her second husband's aunt made us this 7-dish course. You ever have a 7-dish course?
Of course.
For Christmas, like...
I mean, I feel like I'm getting to know Bobby's whole family. This is great.
Yeah, hey, you guys are going to the Giant game next year. Giants gets the Jets, right?
Yeah, Giants Jets, absolutely next year.
Yeah, me and my brother got to meet you down there. We gotta. What parking lot are you gonna be at?
I am gonna be. I don't know yet. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna let everybody. I'm gonna let everybody know.
Yeah, you better let us know. We want to go meet you guys.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And we might meet him earlier before you because we're going to the Baseball Hall of Fame. Me and my brother.
Oh, very good stuff, Oh, for Mariano?
Over. Yeah.
Oh,
and then he's only an hour and a half away from me, he said.
Oh, very good stuff. Very good stuff. Bobby, anything else? I got a couple people trying to call in before I let you go.
What about your Mets? You excited about it's right around the corner?
Well, I'm actually going to be calling the the spring training game next Sunday. That'll be the first Met game I'm going.
Yeah, right. That's right. Next Sunday. Yeah, I'll be. You gonna be by yourself?
I'll be by myself for that game. Yeah.
Oh, you should get who's another Met fan that you will know.
Well, the problem is Jet Central I'm going to be doing a lot of Met content with, but he whatchamacallit, he lives in Florida, so it's not going to match up. So it's going to be hard to do games with him.
Hey, what about my video? You like my channel?
Oh, your channel's great. It's adorable. It's adorable.
Well, tell everybody about it. You endorse everybody else's channel.
Go over there, sub up Bobby Woodruff when he tunes in if you want to.
No, it's called Talkin Sports with Bob from Vermont.
There you go. Talking Sports with Bob from Vermont. Bob from Vermont.
Yeah, there you go.
I want to say thank you for calling in, buddy, and I'm looking forward to talking
to you. Oh, Monday, are you still doing Monday 2 call-ins?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll be there for Monday for you.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
Talk to you soon.
All right, buddy. Chris Sinor, of course you get a shout-out. Are you kidding me? Go over there, sub up Chris Sinor. I love that kid. Love that. Chuck Shorts is in the house. Bavith, I'm going to give you 30 seconds, Bavith. 30 seconds. I told you I would. I know the first 3 digits. 30 seconds. And they just showed the DSJ with another really nice dunk as he just dunked over Dwayne Wade. Punters are people too, yeah. All right, 20 seconds, Bavith. I can't wait forever. And I think that is him. Is this Bavith?
Yeah, man. How you doing?
What's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. You know, I just took a shit, and there was no water, so I don't know what to do.
What'd you say? There's no water?
There's no water in the toilet, and I just took a shit, so I don't know what to do.
Oh. He's talking about what I was talking about last night.
Experiences, so I thought you could help me.
Yeah. That was that was a funny story. It's a true story. Anybody that got to see that last night, I hope you got a good laugh out of that. But
So what happened to the video? I tried to look it up again. I couldn't find it.
You know what I'll do? I make it private because it's not sports related, so I don't want to keep that up on my channel. But I still have it. I will, if you want to watch it. We're actually in a group chat. Somebody's got to. I don't know how to do it. We're in a group chat on YouTube. That I talk to Chris all the time, all day, and Joe Lutz is in there, and everybody else. So we're gonna have to get you in there so you can watch. You could watch the video. I'll send it to you in there.
No problem. But I do have a question for the comment that's coming up.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
With all the things that we have for the combine, like all the training and stuff, what would one extra aspect that you want to add?
What do you mean? What do you mean, like an extra thing that they could add to the combine? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
Well, the combine right now, it tests a lot. It tests strength with the bench press. It tests your speed, obviously, with the 40 time. It tests the arm strength of the quarterback. I mean, I guess one thing that they could add, me and Bando were talking about from the quarterback position, is simulated, like a simulated blitz, I guess, to test the quarterback's ability to throw under pressure. I'd especially like to see that for Kyler Murray, at his height. I guess that's something they could add. But, I mean, I think they do a pretty good job. They also have the Wonderlic test, which tests the intelligence of the player as well, which a lot of people look into that as well.
Oh, well, what I was thinking was maybe like a weather test, like test the elements, like maybe
that's not a
wet balls or something like that.
That's not a bad idea either, actually. You're thinking outside of the box. That's actually a pretty good idea, too.
Yeah, but then I guess you could say like this, maybe injury related if you get like the 4 wins stuff like that. But
that's actually a pretty good idea though, to test their ability to throw in the rain and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. And a lot of people worry about that. A lot of people said that's why the Bills liked Josh Allen last year, because they thought he had the arm to succeed in the elements in Buffalo, and they were scared off by Baker Mayfield, for example. They didn't necessarily know he had the arm strength to succeed in Buffalo. So a lot of times teams will draft based on that, where they play.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it for me, man. So.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for being a great subscriber. I hope you enjoy your Saturday night.
Yeah, I hope I get that video. So many outtakes from that one.
Oh, you will.
Yeah,
you will, man. You will. We got to get you in that group chat.
No problem, man.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. There you go. Road Dogg just subbed up Bobby. There you go. Kristen, sub me up for highlight reels. There you go. Just waiting for the next call. Looking forward to you and oh my God, it's gonna be fantastic tomorrow. It's gonna be an absolute barrel of laughs tomorrow. What's going on? You're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
OGR, what up?
One giant rebuttal. Stand up, buddy. How you doing, my man?
Not too bad. Did you love those games today or what?
I work Saturdays. I didn't get to see him. I saw the
You work that much.
Yeah, I saw the I saw the highlights. I put a vote up actually in my. I don't know if you saw that or if anybody in the chat saw that. I'm not sure what I'm going to stream tomorrow for the matinee game. Obviously, I'm doing the NBA All-Star game with Philly 500, but I'm either going to do the AAF game or the St. John's versus Villanova game. So we'll see what people vote on. But yeah, how were the games today? I honestly didn't even get. I mean, I saw your video, but I didn't get a chance to watch the games in full detail.
The Birmingham Iron was just a bad game. I mean, the Stallions should have won that game. They missed 2 field goals. They had a botch snap on 1 field goal where they basically had to, try and score, turnover on downs. They fumbled the first score for the Birmingham Iron was they punted to the Stallions. You saw the video. Stallion dude fucking got it ripped out of his hands, and that was a touchdown. It was just bad. The Stallions had their starting QB in Birmingham Iron would have lost today for sure.
Well,
Josh Washburn was.
That's part of the, I guess the attraction to this league is to see, because going in, you're not going to see a product like the NFL, so you're going to see silliness and stuff like that. And what about the second game? How did that go?
That one's actually on right now. It's just ending. It was actually a close game. Memphis actually had the lead for a while, and then the Hotshots pulled that out at the end here. So.
Oh, very good
or
stuff.
Not the Hotshots. It is the Arizona Hotshots. Sorry. So it was Arizona Hotshots versus Memphis Express. It ended up being a 20-18. So that one was actually a little bit more.
And what do you think of this? What do you think of this league so far? Do you think it'll last long term?
It really depends on quarterback play, but it's not looking good for the actual stadiums themselves. Like every game I tune into, besides I think the first one last week, where it was the Commanders, where that was a packed house, and that's because they filled it up with military. It's been dead.
Yeah,
legit dead.
Yeah,
the ratings have been fine on TV, but the actual stadiums themselves are just absolutely dead. I just can't believe, especially Alabama. I mean, Alabama's a huge football town, and not to come out and support that team even more, that's pathetic. I could see Memphis or something like that, but.
Yeah, I just want to say hello to a couple of people that popped in. I don't know how to pronounce it, but AIEN, thank you so much for popping in, my man. Sleeping Angels, I think, has been here, but thank you for stopping in. Ligma's in the house. What's going on? But, I don't know if it's going to last long term. When I streamed the game last week, I mean, literally, probably 2/3 of the stadium was empty, just like you said. And that's opening week for the league. But I will say, the first night, they did better than the NBA and NHL in ratings on TV, so maybe there's a market for it. I don't know. I know it would never succeed in New York because there's just too much going on here. I would never go to one of those games because, with the options I have, why would I go to one of those games? So that's why I feel like if it will succeed. Yeah, go ahead.
Here's a little bit of an argument for you on that. You wouldn't go to one of those games, but let's think about it. The price it would take you to go to Madison Square Garden to see anybody, even St. John's, the price of that ticket's going to be cheaper.
That's fair. And then the other thing you could argue is like the Long Island Ducks have survived. Obviously on Long Island because of that, it's a more affordable experience to take your kids to a baseball game. So maybe you're right. Maybe I don't know. The other reason I think they attacked the markets they did is because of the weather. It's could you imagine playing football in late February in like Chicago and New York? It would be brutal.
Absolutely, and absolutely right. And then the other thing is, what was I going to say to you? You look at UCF Jaguar. He paid peanuts to go get 4 or 5 home games to just go down and watch the Apollos play. So
yeah, $75 he said for our season tickets for 5 games.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah, you can't beat that. I think it's perfect for people that are fans of just football. Like if you're a big basketball fan and a baseball fan, you're probably not going to get into it. But if you are, like right now you will. But like for me, once baseball season gets in, I'm not going to pay attention to the league. I may do a stream here and there if people want me to, but I'm going to be focused on baseball. But for people that don't like baseball, for people that don't like hockey, basketball, I think it's perfect for people like that.
I know. I hear what you're saying, but to me, I'll pay attention to the Red Sox. I'll catch the stats, but to me, it's not really worth it to be watching baseball in April.
I hear you. No, I understand. It's a long season. I'm just a diehard. I love baseball, but I
don't blame you at all.
Yeah, I understand it. I definitely understand it. But it's for people that love. That live and die with football, and we'll see. I think it does have a market. I don't know how long it'll last, but I think it'll definitely last longer than the XFL did. I think you'll get at least 3, 4, 5 years out of it, but we'll see.
What I think, what the test of time is, and I think a lot of people bring up a little good arguments, is the XFL and this league, I think, will end up combining at some point because it just makes sense.
There's not enough talent. There's not enough talent to go around. Around.
I think there's enough talent to go around because if the XFL, I doubt, because if you look at it, there's the Big Ten schools and a couple other schools as far as college products. The Big Ten schools are not allocated with any other AAF team. And then there's a couple other divisions that aren't actually allocated. So I think there's enough college kids that coming out because you look at the graduation rates and you look at people that maybe still want to play football, that maybe don't have that chance going to the NFL. I think plenty of these guys have a chance. And then you think about how many 6th, 7th, 5th rounders get cut, each and every offseason.
Right. Right. Good point. We'll see.
So I think there's enough talent to see what that is. But I'm actually curious about the talent that actually will end up going back to the NFL.
That'll be cool, and it's similar to the NBA with the G League, and the G League has actually produced some good pros at the NBA level. So maybe it'll be similar for the NFL with leagues like this. Maybe more players will get discovered. But I'm gonna let you go because I'm sure a couple more people want to call in. But
absolutely.
One Giant Rebuttal. I just want to say thank you so much for calling in. Anybody who's not subscribed to this man, please go ahead and do it. He's working real hard over there to get his channel off the ground. Thank you for calling in, buddy.
Not a problem, man. Thank you.
All right, my man.
Bye-bye.
And we're going to take the next call here. And I see a couple people popped in before I start talking. I want to say hello to Lawan, rather. Little Alex is in the chat. Who else we got in here? Dark Demonic. He was here earlier, but I didn't get a chance to say hello to him. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, bro, you see that dunk contest?
Oh, my God. Yeah, it was, well, I was going back and forth with the chat, but I was seeing the highlights, yeah.
As a Thunder fan, I was pretty happy with the outcome. Homie Diallo dunked over Shaq and then put his elbow in the rim.
Yeah, well, that's pretty impressive. 7'2", Shaquille O'Neal, that's pretty impressive. It's always a fun night to skill. I'll say this, out of all the sports, I think the skills competition for the NBA is the best.
Definitely.
With the 3-point and the dunk. I do like the home run derby, though.
The NFL doesn't have that great of skills competition because it changes every single year.
Yeah, it's not a big fan of the skills competition for the NFL.
Hockey. I like watching the speed portion. That's about it.
Yeah, the hockey's pretty cool. I'm not a big hockey guy, but I'll tune in for that if I have nothing to do. And that I will say you're right. That is pretty cool. The skills competition for hockey with the slap shot
then the
speed.
Home run derby.
Well, the home run derby is really cool. But the only thing they always change it. Like now, I used to like it the way it used to be when you get 10. Well, I don't know if you remember that because you probably don't because I think you're probably too young. But they used to.
I'm a young child.
Yeah. They used to have the home run derby. It used to be that you'd get 10 outs. So every time you wouldn't hit a home run, it would be an out. But now it's just like unlimited swings for like whatever it is, 3 minutes. I forget what it is, but I don't.
They give you a time limit and say, "Here, we're gonna throw you a whole bunch of pitches, however home runs you get."
Yeah, I don't like that. I like the older way better. I used to love that as a kid, though, the home run derby. I used to love it.
Yeah, but it's changed a lot.
Yeah.
But I have one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think, because my friend is a Lakers fan, and after the trade deadline, he was just like, we're still going to get, that's what he said, we're still going to get Anthony Davis during the offseason. And I said, I think you're not going to get him because you missed your chance during the trade deadline. And I think he's going to go to Boston, but what do you think of it?
I can't give a definitive answer on that yet. I do think the Knicks are in play for him because if they're willing to give up that pick, because that's very valuable, and those other teams can't offer it. Boston can't offer that. The Lakers can't offer that. And if I was the Pelicans, if the Knicks could have whoever gets the number 1 pick, I would go straight to them because I'm going to get a potential superstar for $8 million a year as opposed to 40. So that to me would be the team that I'd want to trade with the most if I was the Pelicans. If of course they were willing to part with the draft pick.
Okay.
Okay. But we'll see. I mean, a lot of people seem to think the Celtics, but we'll see.
Okay, I never got around to see your the Knicks trading for Zingas video. I want to ask, how did you react?
Oh, you got to check it out. You'll laugh. You'll laugh. I made that video on purpose as soon as I heard about it because I wanted it to be authentic and real. You'll laugh. Go check out the video now. You'll laugh. You'll laugh.
Okay, I will. Okay, everyone, I need you to go over to Bad Dog's channel and sub right now because we're about to hit 6K.
He just did.
Right now.
He
just did. Oh, crap. You got to go over to his channel. It's the giveaway.
Yeah, Caesar just said he just did. He just hit it.
Oh God. Okay. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna run some freestyles.
All right, buddy. Thank you for calling in. And let's see what we got here. Just landed in Florida, Cushman. Well, enjoy your vacation, buddy. What's going on, Big Don? And I already know who this is. I can't wait to talk to him. The annual prank caller, Pats for Life. Let's hear what you got to say tonight, buddy.
Wrong number on the screen. 484. Supposed to be 481. Goodbye.
Oh, really? Oh, wait. Is that really a mistake? Hold on, let me, do I got the wrong number up there? Is that why people couldn't call in? Hold on. Let me get my phone. Hold on one second. All right, let me take this caller, and then 1 second before you talk, I just want to make sure he's accurate because I don't memorize the number. 91448. He's absolutely right, guys. If you've been trying to call in, I apologize. I got the wrong number up there, so I guess people remember the number that are calling in. That is the number. It is 481-354. So what's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Mr. Chris, how are you tonight, sir?
My man. What's going on with you, my man?
Well, I'm on about a half a bottle of Remy Martin and 2 Percocets, so I'm feeling a little feisty.
Oh God, you might be the original jerk of course. Oh, Rover Sports, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. He says you watch your boy Smith dunk. Yes, very impressive dunk. Very impressive dunk. And Sentinel wants me to talk about the Mets. You're a Mets fan, right?
Oh, I love the Mets. Are you kidding me? The Yankees can go to you-know-where. But listen,
usually have a reason to call in though. So what did you want to talk about?
Yeah, no. Well, the main reason I'm calling is because a couple of callers back you had on was Bobby from Vermont, I think.
Oh yeah, beautiful voice.
And he was saying something about I think you were talking about Jets quarterbacks, who was the best, who was the worst.
Oh, that was actually Joe Musso, I think.
But I think the Bobby said something about the Jets taking Wesley Walker over Jerry Rice.
Yes.
Well, I hate misinformation about my New York Jets. And that's a big load of crap.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know at all.
Yeah, no, Jerry Rice was drafted in 1985, and Wesley Walker was drafted in 1977.
So maybe he got players confused, whatever it was, but
yeah, he got very confused.
Yeah. Jerry Rice is the best receiver who ever lived.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, as far as Jets wide receivers, I mean, arguably Wesley Walker could arguably be their best.
Yeah. Well, who else would it be? Al Toon was a good one, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, that was a deadly combination, which was
Wayne Corbett.
But when Walker played alongside of Al Toon, that's probably been the Jets' best tandem ever.
Yeah. No,
but
well, what would be another great tandem? Well, obviously Keyshawn and Corbett for a short period of time. Of course, you had Coles and what's his name? I remember that receiving duo. You had a nice receiving duo there with Coles and what the hell's his name?
Laveranues Coles, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you had a good tandem there. I forget off the top of my head, but what's up, man? What do you want? Besides that, what did you want to talk about?
Yeah, no, just I want to ask you a question. What you think? Because my friends and I throw this back and forth, but we all seem to agree, and I'm just curious to know what you think. NASCAR.
You can stop. You can stop right there.
Sport or not a sport?
Not a sport.
Thank you. Okay.
Not
good.
a sport. I mean, I consider poker more of a sport than NASCAR. I mean, it's literally guys driving around in a circle. I mean, there's no skill to that. I mean, there is skill. I couldn't do it, but it's not a sport.
Right. Thank you very much. I absolutely agree.
I don't get the fascination I mean, maybe we're weird in the North, but half the country loves NASCAR. I don't get it.
It's completely beyond me. I have no clue why these people watch that stuff. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
What was I going to say?
I have heard that NASCAR is really good live. I've heard that.
Really?
Yeah, I would never go. But my friend who's into it told me I should go live one time. But I don't think I would ever go.
Yeah, no, don't bother. If you're going to do that, you might as well move south of the Mason-Dixon line and call yourself a hillbilly. But what was I going to say? But yeah, also you guys were talking about the AAF and the ratings and all of that. Look, when the XFL first came out in 2000, the first weekend it was on, it killed in the ratings. Killed.
Right.
Then by the second week, it took a complete nosedive. Now, nobody's going to know how the AAF did this weekend until Monday, until the ratings books come out, and I will guarantee you that it completely nosedived.
I agree with you. I think it will nosedive, but I do think it's going to last more than a year, though. I don't think it'll be a complete failure like the XFL, but we'll see.
Yeah, look, it's the same thing. You guys were also you were talking to somebody else about the talent and all of that. When I don't know. You might. I don't know if you're probably too young, but did you ever get to see any USFL?
No, but I know the players that played in it. Warren Moon played in it. Steve Young played in it. A lot of good players played in the USFL.
Right, because the bottom line is the USFL were taking potential NFL caliber players and paying them.
Right.
You know, so that's where the talent was coming from. They were in direct competition, even though they didn't play at the same time of year. They were in direct competition for the same players.
Well, that's the only way, long term, one of these leagues will succeed is if they're able to get some of those players, like you said. Because at the end of the day, people aren't going to be tuning in to see a subpar product long term. They're going to want to see. That's why I said if they could ever get big name guys like Manziel, Tebow, that would help the league. But doesn't seem like they've gone that route.
Definitely, I agree with you. I think I asked you this once before, but I can't remember what your answer was. Are you, by any chance, going to be having, or have you discussed with Ian or Jet Central, him coming on one of your call-in shows?
Yeah, like I said, I'm still working on the getting the system. I'm going to have it. He's definitely going to be on here for a call-in show. I'm going to have different people on, but he's definitely going to be on. We're going to have a Met show together all year. I don't know if it's going to be a call-in show, but we're definitely going to have a live Met show all year in season. Not sure if it's going to be a call-in show, but it'll definitely be a talk show where we're live once a week with the Jets.
Right. That would be great.
I mean, we're talking Mets, rather. And probably going to, by that point, I'll definitely have the call-in system. So I'm working on it. Probably within a week or two. Maybe, I'll say 2 weeks, I'll probably have the call-in system. I'm working on getting a few things, actually. I'm going to get a green screen this weekend. I want to have a better background for when I do the live streams with the play-by-play.
Wow, you're moving up in the world of YouTube, huh?
Yeah.
That's great.
And I'm gonna get what else am I? There was something else I gotta get that I wanted. I forget. There was something else I was gonna get this weekend, but I'll figure it out. But definitely the green screen. Oh, I wanted to get a better microphone. I'm gonna get a better microphone.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that you're able to do all of this. That's terrific.
Yeah. Well, I love doing it, man. I'm trying to grow the channel.
I will let you answer your other callers, and I'll probably give you a buzz on Monday.
All right, Mark Israel, thank you so much for calling in. OJ, the original jerk-off. You have a great night,
That's
my man.
me. Take it easy.
And Sentinel was asking me, they said baseball player strike is near. It could be with all the free agency. Everybody, players don't sign till the day the season starts. It seems. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
This is me.
This is you.
Oh, this is Luan in the chat.
Oh, what's going on, buddy?
I'm about to say, man, thank you for for all the great videos, and just keep doing what you're doing, man.
I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I'm working on a few videos. I'm hoping to have the Drew Lock video up tomorrow before I go live for the football game. If not, that'll definitely be up on Monday.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm calling two games tomorrow. So I'm gonna have a 4 o'clock game and then the All-Star game with Philly 500. So it should be Philly 500. Right. It's gonna be fun calling a game with him. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
I'm looking forward to that too. But what was I gonna say? I don't know. I'm just getting nervous because I'm talking to like a YouTuber that I watch every day.
Hey man, man, I appreciate you, man. There's nothing to be nervous about. I'm a regular guy, just like you. I go to work 40. You know, I'm nothing to be nervous about. Let's talk sports.
I came to the channel when I think it was Jets Central. I don't know, like 8 months. I don't know, something like that. When I came to watch the channel, but yeah, I stopped watching for after that. I stopped watching for 2 months, but then I started watching again.
Well, what made you stop?
Huh?
What made you stop?
I didn't see a video come up in my recommended.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Oh.
I'm just messing.
I still have nightmares of Murr's head.
You what?
I still have nightmares of Murr's head.
What? I don't get. What's that joke? I don't get the joke.
Because his hair just scares me.
I love that show. That's one of my favorite shows on TV.
Yeah, it is my favorite show.
Yeah, you're talking about Impractical Jokers, of course. I think my favorite character is Joe Gatto, actually, on the show.
Yeah, Joe is he just does.
I actually got to meet them. I met them at Comic-Con. I got to shake their hands, and I went to a live show of theirs at Radio City.
You really did?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, really cool guys.
Yeah, they're really cool, but I'll try to call them later today. Anyways, it's like 10:52. I gotta go, but it's been nice talking to you. I always tell my friends to always watch you and sub to you, because I think you're a funny guy.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, and I'll have the like I said, I'll be streaming tomorrow. No calls tomorrow, but then Monday I'm gonna have my regular call and show on Monday. So I hope your friends and you come back and we talk some sports on Monday. All right, my man. Thank you for calling in, buddy.
I'll see you. Yankees Mafia.
All right, buddy. All right, let's take the next caller. You're oh, I think he hung up just as I hit the answer button. Actually, no, I think I hear him. Are you there? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
It's American Sports Network.
American Sports Network. What's going on, buddy? Think you're relatively new to my channel. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, I'm relatively new.
So what's up, man? What do you want to talk about?
I thought you were streaming a game tonight.
No, tomorrow. This is a call-in show. Tomorrow I'm doing 2 games. I'm doing whoever wins the vote, but it's looking like it's going to be the football game tomorrow and the NBA All-Star game. Wasn't an All-Star game tonight. It was a skills challenge.
So what's your favorite team besides the Giants in basketball?
Knicks. Look at my hat. You see me?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, Knicks and Mets. Those are my other 2 teams.
This is kind of a collab that I've been wanting to do.
What do you mean?
Well, I asked you if I didn't know if you got my comment on your last video.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm always open to collabing with people. I mean, I have a bunch of YouTubers I'm in line to have on my show probably for the next 6 weeks or so, but I'm always open to collabing with people.
I'm sorry to say that my favorite team is the Cowboys.
Oh, God. I don't know if I get along with you. No, I'm just messing with you. But I will say, going into next year, I think the Cowboys are the favorites. I hate saying that, but I think you guys are the favorites going in.
We were close to the Super Bowl this year.
The Cowboys are a sleeper team to go to the Super Bowl next year that I think a lot of people aren't talking about. I'm not picking them, but they're a team that definitely could go on a run next year. We'll see. They certainly have the pieces in place. Let's put it that way.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, this year's game was trash.
Oh, it was the worst Super Bowl. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, but worst Super Bowl in a while. Well, the Panthers Super Bowl was really bad with Cam Newton. I mean, they got killed, from beginning to end. At least this one was semi-competitive. But it was one of the worst ones I've seen. Definitely in the top 5 or 6 in my lifetime.
The halftime show was even worse.
Oh, God. The halftime show was horrible. I see Sir Cardinal is in the chat. What's going on, Sir Cardinal? Thank you for tuning in. please go ahead over there and
I've
sub
seen
him.
better.
What?
I've seen better halftime shows. I've seen better halftime shows.
Well, yeah, I think we all have. I mean, we saw Adam Levine rip his shirt off, and he didn't even have a good body. Felt like I was watching a dad rip his shirt off. What the hell was that? But but anything else you want to talk about, bud?
Well, all I'll say is I hope your Giants get in.
You hope my Giants what?
I hope your Giants get in the Super Bowl.
You're a Cowboys fan.
I know, but I'm just saying.
All right. I appreciate the kind words. I I cannot say the same about your Cowboys. I cannot root for your Cowboys. I'm sorry. But,
Oh, come on now.
No, I can't do it. Cannot do it. You guys are our rivals. Can't do that. But,
How about this? If they go to the Super Bowl, you have to wear a Cowboy jersey.
Nope. Won't do it.
And I'll wear a Giants jersey if they go in.
Won't do it. Because you guys have a better chance than we do. I'm not going to take that bet. But I want to...
You guys have Odell Beckham.
We do. And Odell Beckham has gotten us 8 wins combined over the last 2 seasons. But I'm going to let you go, buddy, because I'm sure a couple more people want to call in. But thank you for calling in.
All right. Nice talking to you.
All right, my man. And this is coming from a Cowgirls fan. Appreciate it. Down with Dallas. And I just want to say thank you for everybody for coming in. If you haven't done so, please hit that like. Hit the subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell. Try to do this twice a week. I'll be doing 2 games tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming doing a live play-by-play. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Chris, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? Who's this?
This is the QC.
QC's awesome. Love the QC. One of my favorite subs. What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. I'm at work, as always. But
yes.
There's one thing I got to ask you. One thing I want to talk about.
I can't wait to hear.
You said you're moving, right? You're moving sometime in the future soon?
Yeah. Nothing is confirmed, but yeah, there's a good chance I'm going to move.
Okay. I need a huge favor from you.
All right.
It's gonna be a long shot, but I believe in you, man. I think you can do this for me, okay?
All right.
I need you to move to St. Louis.
Okay.
And I need you to convince Paul Goldschmidt to come back to Arizona. Because I thought I could go on without him. But, bro, I have a Goldie jersey, and I don't know what to do with it now. I mean, I'm not going to have any shame in putting that on my back out in public because he's Arizona for life to me, but I'm missing him, man.
Yeah, what a great player. What a great player he is. How old is Goldschmidt now?
I cannot tell you.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's a great player. Yeah, I'd be missing him, too. And I think you're a Diamondbacks fan. I think at this point, the Diamondbacks are kind of in rebuild mode.
Yeah, they definitely are.
It's going to be a tough year for you guys this year, I think.
Right. I mean, the last 2 years going into the season, we've had some pretty low expectations from people, and I think we delivered pretty well for what the expectations were. But this year, I don't know what to think until the season starts up. But I am excited for baseball. I can't wait.
Oh, I love baseball. You play in such a tough division too. I mean, the Dodgers. I mean, you know, the Giants are always good. You play in the Rockies are pretty good. You play in a tough division.
Mm-hmm.
You really do. We'll see. I mean, baseball, you never know. There's always surprise teams. There always is, just like every other sport.
Yep.
Well, last year, nobody thought the Braves were going to be as good as they were.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, there's always surprise teams. So we'll see. That's the fun part about sports.
And I think we did a pretty good job within our division last year of, you know, we were kicking the Dodgers' ass in some of those series the last couple of years that nobody expected us to. But we had a huge slump in, I think, September, something like that. We had one of our best months historically, followed by one of our worst months as a franchise.
Well, tell me about it. As a Mets fan, I could relate. We started last year, I think, 12-1, or 11-0 was the greast start in Mets history, and then we proceeded to lose like 25 out of 30 games. So I could relate. I mean, last year I was World Series dreaming. The Mets had the best record in baseball, probably a month into the year, and I'm like, oh my God, this team, everything's starting to click, and then it went to hell like it always does. But we'll see what happens next year. We'll see what happens this year, rather.
Yeah, it was, and we were hit and miss at the end, but really it was that bad month that screwed us at the end of the year. Because if it wasn't for that, we'd have been in the running.
Well, that's the thing with baseball. You could never. It's not like football where you can really. You have to stay even keel. Like winning 3, 4, 5 games in a row, it's about consistency in baseball. You got to consistently win 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Don't get swept in series. You have to play at least decent throughout the whole year to make the playoffs. It's not like football where every game means so much. You have to be consistent, and the Mets usually don't do that. But hopefully they do this year.
Right. And you know what? I think we're gonna turn a lot of baseball fans this year. We're gonna have a lot of new baseball fans because
I think you're right.
I know there's a lot of people, a lot of subscribers that are talking about they don't know if they want to watch baseball. I mean, I know they're gonna be in the streams, but they don't seem interested in baseball. But I'm trying to tell them, like, you know, you get into baseball, you realize there's always tons of little things going on behind the scenes. You pay attention to baseball, you'll figure that out. And I think we're gonna get a lot of baseball fans this year.
I think people are going to have a lot of fun watching Bad Dog Call Yankee games. Hopefully some people tune in for my Mets. I know the Yankees are a more popular team, but I think people are going to really enjoy it because we're going to make it fun. We're going to make it fun, and we both love the sport. So I think people will enjoy it. I think there's going to be a lot of new baseball fans after this season. I do.
Definitely. Yep.
All right, my man. Anything else?
Nope. I better get back to work. I spent enough time on my phone here anyway, so...
I just want to say, before you go, I just want to say how much I appreciate you, not just for my channel, but for the whole sports YouTube community. You're great.
Oh, of course. I mean, you guys are always showing thanks and love to the supporters, but we're only here because you guys do a great job and you bring us all together, and I appreciate that. So that's why I'm a supporter. Oh, and I have to say, I know you're going to tell me that you're already on it, but I can't wait to see you collab with Sir Cardinal.
Oh, I'm already on that. I'm already on. I asked Sir Cardinal about a month ago, and I think he's in here. I don't know if he still is, but Sir Cardinal is definitely going to be on the channel. He told me then he's a little shy. He doesn't know when he's going to want to do it, but now he seems like he's all a go. So I'm definitely going to collab with Sir Cardinal. We'll probably do a basketball game, maybe even next Sunday. I don't know. Obviously, I got Philly on this Sunday, but Sundays and Mondays, as of now with my work schedule, are the 2 days that I can stream games. That's why I don't stream more often, because I work nights like you do. But, no, I'm definitely going to have Sir Cardinal on. Definitely going to have Sir Cardinal on.
Awesome. Good to hear it. He's a great commentator. He's becoming one of my favorites. Man, I'm going to get back to work. Have a good night, brother.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much for the call.
Yep. Later.
Have a good one. MLB Sentinel says, and by the way, Sentinel, you asked about DeGrom. I'd be scared. Because DeGrom's about 30 now. I'd be scared to give him a long-term contract, and I love DeGrom. What's going on? You're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, what's going on, my man?
What's going on? What's going on? Is this Arthur?
It's your boy Arthur Laverdian, man.
Yes. Big Laker fans. Got a YouTube channel over there. Go check him out. What did you want to talk about?
That's what's up, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You know what I mean? All the good stuff, man. But how you doing, Chris?
I'm good, man. Just talking. Kendra, I see a comment there. Thank you for tuning in the stream. Kendra, get a good night. Have a good night.
Oh yeah, I'm just coming back. Just coming back from the watching the All-Star game, man. I want to give you your thoughts, man.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it because I was working and then I had the call-in show, so I didn't really get to watch it that much. Tomorrow I'm calling.
Yeah, I mean, some shocking thing happened at the three-point contest, man.
Well, the guy from the Nets won.
Yeah, I mean, we all thought. I mean, I thought Stephen Curry. To the chat room, I thought, Steph Curry was actually going to win in his hometown, but shockingly, Joe Harris won. You guys happy with that outcome?
I'm one of those guys, I don't really care too much about the competitions. They're fun to watch. Am I surprised that he won? Yeah, I'm surprised he won. I would have thought for sure Steph Curry would have won. He probably would have been one of the last guys I would have picked out of the 8, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and actually one thing that distracted me was the Diallo dunk over Shaq. Yeah, anyone saw that?
The what?
The Oklahoma City Thunder guy, the guy that actually dunked over Shaquille.
Oh, at the end. Yeah.
How awesome was that, man? That was awesome.
That was a great dunk, yeah. Nothing compares to the Vince Carter slam dunk contest when I watched as a kid. I remember watching that. That was out of control.
I agree.
Yeah, nothing compares to that.
Mm-hmm.
That to me, and I wasn't alive to watch the great dunk contest with Jordan and Dominique. But since I've been watching that Vince Carter dunk contest, nothing will ever top that.
Yeah, the Vince Carter one was a beast, I'll tell you that, man.
Yeah. No, it was phenomenal.
So, Yeah, Diallo dunk was good, but not better than Vince Carter.
No, not even close.
They'll be disrespectful whoever says that.
Yeah,
So.
not even close. But
And before I go, Chris, are you still high on Kyler Murray? That's my last one, man.
I've never been high on Kyler Murray. Bad Dog's the one who's high on Kyler Murray. I don't want Kyler Murray.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought you were high, man, but turns out it was Bad Dog, man. Yeah, that was my first thought, man.
No. I don't hate Kyler Murray, but I think pick 6 is too early to take him.
Yeah. Well, all right, Chris. I'm gonna give other people a chance to call. I just want to give the shout out to the whole chat room and shout out to QC, man. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, man. All the good stuff, man.
All right, buddy. Keep putting in that work.
All right, your boy Artel Laverdian, and I am signing out, brother.
All right, buddy. Thank you for calling in.
Later.
All right, we'll be taking the next caller. You're on live. Thank you for calling in. Hello? Hello?
Nigger!
Alright, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to have to hang up a few. We got idiots calling in. Not going to react to that, but let me block this number now. Do people think that this is, like, funny? It's not funny. You're just an idiot. 1 second. Let me just block the number. Next call, you're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yes, sir.
Can you speak up?
Hello?
Yeah, who's this?
It's Rohan.
Rohan, what's going on, buddy?
That's good.
What's up, my man? What do you want to talk about?
What are your thoughts on Dwayne Haskins?
What are my thoughts on Dwayne Haskins? I mean, I think I've said for the most part what I think about him. I like him. I need to see more, but as of now, I think
He didn't play many games, right, this season?
What?
He didn't play many games this season, right?
He played 13 games in his career as a starter in college. As of now, I like him, but I got to see more. I got to see how he performs at the combine. I still have question marks, but I think right now, today, he's the most likely guy to go to the Giants at 6. If, of course, the Giants don't get jumped in a trade.
No.
You know?
That's really all I wanted to know.
All right, man. I just want to say thank you for being a great subscriber. Thank you for tuning in to my videos, my live streams. I appreciate it. And, yeah, thank you for calling in.
All right, bye.
All right, buddy. Oh, I can't wait for the draft, Last Jedi. Cannot wait for the draft. Chuck Sharp says Murray over Haskins. We're going to find out. What's going on, Manny? Thank you so much for tuning in the stream, buddy. All right, next call. You're on live with the entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, how you doing? It's Ian.
Oh, what's going on, man? Newer subscriber to my channel. Yeah, man. So that's how it's pronounced, Ian. Okay. So what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I've been watching for like a month, but I started talking in the chat recently. Past few days in the streams and stuff like that.
Very cool, man. How did you come across my channel?
I found Rover, and then I found you, and then Bad Dog.
Oh, so you found Rover first?
Yeah. I was bored, and I found some Giants videos, and then I found Rover, then you, then Bad Dog.
Oh, that's awesome. I love both those guys. Both great Giants YouTubers. Both really funny guys, good guys. But yeah, I'm glad you're a part of my channel, man.
Yeah. This NFL offseason starting to pick up. Joe Flacco to the Broncos. The Giants are getting rid of a couple players. Jonathan Stewart, Connor Barwin.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if the Giants make any more cuts because they have a cut. Everybody knows the big names. They got Ogletree. They could potentially cut Vernon, and of course Janoris Jenkins. So, and of course we don't know exactly what's gonna happen with Eli yet either. So there's a lot of question marks still in the offseason, even before free agency. So I know I'm gonna have some big videos coming out within the coming weeks because something's gonna happen with those players. We'll see. I got to think one of them gets cut, or at least takes a big pay cut.
Yeah, because a lot of big players are getting cut, or they're not going to be re-signing, like, Brian Poole from the Falcons and a ton of other players, like Glover Quinn from the Lions.
Yeah, he's 33 years old. He's a good player, but not a guy I would sign. Not a guy I would sign.
Yeah, I don't want that guy either.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
Everyone's saying like Odell's gonna get traded. That's not gonna happen. It's so fake.
What do you? And I see the movie critic is in the house. Go ahead and sub him up. Good subscriber of mine. What's going on, movie critic? Yeah, we'll see. Who do you want in the draft right now, as of today, with the 6th pick?
The Giants. I say Dwayne Haskins or Devin White if he's there.
I have the same exact mindset as you do as of now, unless somebody unforeseen falls to us. I think I'd have White ahead of Haskins, but it's close. I like both.
Yeah, I like Murray, but he's too short to play. Like he can only like last a few years, and then teams and like schemes and stuff would be able to like cover it. Like him rolling out, throwing
I
deep.
see. I don't want to interrupt you. I see Bad Dog has come into the chat. Anybody who's not subbed him up, go on over there and sub him up. And I want to congratulate Bad Dog. I heard that you hit 6K today, so congratulations on that. But yeah, go ahead, buddy. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
That's fine. I like Kyler Murray, but I don't know if we should take him at 6. He's, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know my thoughts on it, and you know Bad Dog's thoughts on it. So one of us is going to be right,
Yeah.
one of us is going to be wrong, or maybe we'll both be right. But we'll see. And I see that Jessica has a question. I will answer it after I get off the phone call. But anything else, buddy?
Yeah, that's it. I'll be calling in future streams and I'll be watching and all that.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, but I do this every Monday and Saturday.
Yeah,
probably. Monday and Saturday, yeah.
All right, thank you.
You got it, my man. Thank you for calling in. But Jessica, go ahead and type your question. I'll try to answer it if I can. Sam Darnold is the GOAT. I don't know about that, Sentinel. I don't know about that. You got Kyler going 6th. He could, Mason. He definitely could. Next on the line, you're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hello, it's Nelson.
Nelson. What's going on, buddy? Big Nick fan, big Giant fan. What's going on?
All right, pull up the volume.
What'd you say?
Okay, I was turning up the volume, that's why.
Hello?
Yeah, I was just turning up the volume, that's why.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
I just saw the biggest comeback from in AAF history. From being down 12 points, Arizona down 12 points, and come out and get their first road win.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see the game because I got this call-in show. Yeah, I'll take a look at it after. It was that Arizona game, right?
Yeah, against Memphis.
I'll have to take a look after. I'm calling the AAF game tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes at 4 o'clock, and then doing the NBA All-Star game as well. But yeah. So I got to check that out. But what else you want to talk about, buddy?
Yeah. I know you're not a Yankee fan, but I just saw Severino sign a 4-year deal.
Yeah, good job there by the Yankees. They got him at an affordable price going forward. They were able to extend him there with a cost-effective contract. And it's probably a smart move for Severino, because I remember when Harvey was young, a lot of people said that he should have done something similar, and he didn't do it because he wanted to get quicker to that big payday. And then, of course, we all saw what happened with Harvey's career, and he'll probably never make that money back again. So sometimes it's smarter to take the money when you can get it.
Yeah, right. That's it.
That's it.
I think that's it for caller. Yeah, I'm gonna let you answer the other callers.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm always gonna answer everybody that takes the time out of the day to watch my videos and watch my live streams. I'm always gonna take the callers.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you so much for calling in. Yes, congrats on the 6K to Bad Dog. Hopefully I get the 4K soon. Think I'm pretty close. AB needs to go to the Pats. Pats need a wide receiver besides Edelman. I don't know if he'd fit there. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Yo, what is going on?
What is going on? Who is this?
This is your boy Cushman.
Cushman, all the way from Florida. Big Yankee fan.
Yeah.
On vacation. Still taking the time out of his day to give me a call. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I just landed, and the first thing I did is when they called you.
I appreciate that, man. Where are you going in Florida?
Just visiting my grandpa.
Oh, very good stuff. Very good stuff. So, what do you want to talk about?
So I don't know if you saw the report. Bryce Harper reportedly, and the offseason reporting has been very bad this year. Signed up is rounding third, quote unquote, rounding third base on a deal with the Phillies. It came out about an hour ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Tried to put it in the chat, but no one picked. No. And the offseason reporting's been really bad. If you remember, before New Year's, there was a report that Machado was like. That Machado to the Yankees was done. Now, like, it still hasn't happened. So off-season reporting, like, I don't know, off-season reporting just been really bad. But there was
I want no part.
That
I'm gonna look this up as you're talking, but I want no part of Bryce Harper.
It was reported. It came out of Boston as well. So they don't have it. So they don't have much bias towards anything.
Right. I want no part of Bryce Harper to the Phillies. That would be horrible for the Mets. I heard that the Giants were getting in on the act.
Yeah, they were getting in on the act, but apparently they wanted to do a more short-term deal with a high AV, but apparently Bryce Harper was not into that.
Yep, I'm reading it now. A lot of people reporting it. Bleacher Report, Bryce Harper rumors Phillies have a lot of momentum. Bryce Harper to Phillies could be rounding third and heading home shortly. Yahoo Sports. So, yeah, those are credible sources. Looks like it's very possible that Bryce Harper will be joining JT Realmuto. Not good news for the Mets. Not good news for the Mets.
Yeah. Just wanted to inform you.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I think the Mets got to go out there. They got to get a pitcher now.
Yeah. Also, I'm getting tired of a lot of times fans defending owners because they don't want to spend money on these players. These owners are billionaires, and you can say what you want about George Steinbrenner, but he always wanted to put the best product on the field. But now you just have these owners who will spend like all the time just maneuvering everything down to like getting like a huge contract down to like last dollar, the cheapest. But I just think that you just gotta these are elite players, and you gotta sometimes break the bank for them.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Mets never do it. You know, they never break the bank. I mean, they'll make like Curtis Granderson. They spent some money this year, obviously, but they had to make like maneuvering of money to get Cano. The Mets just never go out there and get the premier guy. They don't do it. And as a Mets fan, it's incredibly irritating to see the people next door, the Yankees, spend. You know, I mean, I know they've been more cost effective in recent years, but you know the Yankees are still willing to go out there and spend money on anybody if they think it's the right move, and the Mets just won't do it.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated this offseason because Machado clearly wants to be a Yankee so badly that if the Yankees were anywhere close to an offer, I think he would have already signed it already, but I just don't think that the Yankees have really made an offer that's anywhere close to his liking.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It sounds to me like Harper will definitely be a Philly. Machado seems like he's up in the air, but
I'd say White Sox or Yankees are probably the two most likely spots, and I think most people would agree on that.
Yeah, no, that's what it sounds like. I think the White Sox are a slight favorite, but the Yankees definitely seem like they're in it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Because there was reporting when we first got DJ LeMahieu that we were totally out, no interest. But everything that we're saying is, well, we're not the most interested team. You can never rule out the Yankees, and they're still definitely talking to him.
Yeah.
But it seems like Harper will be heading to Philadelphia.
Oh, God. Don't even get me started with that. But I just want to say thank you for calling in. I hope you enjoy your vacation. Keep up the work with your YouTube channel, and I look forward to talking to you soon.
All right. Thank you for having me on.
You got it, buddy. Have a good one. All right, we'll be waiting for the next call. It's 11:20. People don't like baseball. They don't like hockey. Seems like a lot of people in the chat get bored over baseball. What's going on? You're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Am I leaving New York? Don't know yet. What's going on? You're on live. Hello.
Hey, it's the movie critic. What's up, bro?
Movie critic. What's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. Just when I got home, I saw you were live, and I came to support the channel. What's going on?
I appreciate that, man. So how's your night going? What'd you do today?
Oh, good, man. I was just hanging out, just enjoying the day.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So what'd you want to talk about?
Yeah. So, okay. So I saw that you guys were talking about Bryce Harper. Where do you think Manny Machado will land?
Yeah, well, he was just saying it more than likely is going to be either the White Sox or the Yankees.
Oh my God!
From Machado, yeah. That's what
I'm really hoping he would come to the Mets. Actually, to be honest with you,
Mets would never spend the money. They would never.
I know.
I mean, it's going to cost like $300 million to bring that guy, and they would never do it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're a New York team who doesn't act like it.
Oh, I had a question actually about the Knicks. What do you think about the Knicks winning their last game to break their streak?
Oh, God. This is what's going to happen. I know it as a Knicks fan. This is what always happens. Every year in recent times, they're going to start winning games now so that they don't finish with the worst record or the second. They'll probably finish with the fourth worst record. They're going to go out there. They're going to win 10 out of their last 25 games or whatever they got left, and they'll finish with, like, the fourth worst record. That's what'll happen.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's what they do.
Yeah.
They don't know how to tank.
Yeah, that happened last year, actually.
Yeah, it happened the year they got Porzingis, too.
Mm-hmm.
It happened the year they got Porzingis, too.
And now they changed it, too. Now it's like the worst three teams,
They all have
Before,
the same odds.
like,
the teams 1 through 3 all have the same odds, 14%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, do you like David Fizdale as a coach for the Knicks?
I can't fully judge him off this season because obviously the Knicks didn't have a lot of talent. But I'm going to tell you this. Any Knicks fan who says that they think that Fizdale did a good job this year is lying. I mean, it's nothing to do with the wins and losses. There's been no development on this team whatsoever. So anybody that thinks Fizdale did, if he exceeded or even met people's expectations coming into this year as a developmental coach, they're liars. He was a disappointment.
Right.
He was a disappointment for me year one. Now I'm not saying fire the guy, but didn't do a good job this year. Did not do a good job. Nobody developed, so did not do a good job.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
That's very hard. So I heard you saying Mets may need pitching. So like, who were you thinking that they could get?
Gio Gonzalez.
Anybody?
Gio Gonzalez.
Oh, okay.
That's the first. Yeah, that's the guy that I see as a potential shooter. He's played within the division. I think he'd fit the Mets nicely. He knows the hitters in the division, and he's a good pitcher. He's coming off a down year, but you're going to get him on a more effective contract because of that. He'd fit in nicely in that fourth spot in the rotation. I think he'd be perfect for the Mets right now.
Yeah. That'd be great. I mean, you guys already have good pitching. That just solidify it right there, I think, with them.
Yeah, and somebody brought up Amkar brought up Dallas Keuchel. Yeah, but they're never going to get him. He's cost way too much, and the Mets, they've spent a lot already. But anything else, man? Before I let you go.
Yeah, just one last question before I go. So, So, who do you think I saw your mock draft, and who do you think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to get?
Yeah, I've changed my mind after I did that mock draft. I think the Bucks, they could trade down, probably not though. I think that they could go with Gary out of Michigan. That's kind of where I'm leaning now, or a cornerback, whichever they deem is the best available one. They're definitely going to go defense because their defense was god awful last year. So they're definitely they're definitely
one of the worst.
They're definitely going defense. In my mock, I had them getting with the D tackle out of Houston, Ed Oliver. But I right now I'm leaning more Gary for them, or whoever they think is the top corner because it's very close there. So either a top cornerback or Gary. That's what would have right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But,
all right. Before I go, I just want to say congrats to Bad Dog for getting his 6K. And love your show, and subscribe to me, the Movie Critic, if you're in the chat, and love the show, man. Keep up the good work.
I appreciate that, man. You keep up the good work, and yeah, of course, Bad Dog working hard, got his 6K. Congratulations to him. Hoping I get my 4K tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But I just want to say thank you, or get close to it. I want to say thank you so much for calling in. Keep up the hard work on your channel, buddy.
Yeah, you too, man. Take care.
All right, man. And next on the line, you're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hello? Hello? I hear his voice to this. Hello?
This is a prank call.
No, this isn't a prank call.
All right, go ahead and talk.
What?
Goodbye. Next on the line, you're on Live.
Nigga, back.
Let's block him. I'm not gonna react to these morons. That's just another one that hits the graveyard. He'll never be able to call in on that number again. People are so stupid. People are so stupid. Next, you're on Live. Thank you for calling in.
Hello? Yeah, I'm happy that you picked up, and every second on this stream with me talking to you adds to my position towards ending hard-picking niggers.
I'm not gonna react. So you stupid kids could just keep calling in. I'm not gonna react to you. I just blocked you. You're never calling in again. Goodbye. He's blocked, so he won't be able to call in again. Goodbye. Yeah, people are just stupid. People are just dumb. What's going on? You're on Live. Thank you for calling in.
I can get up on that.
That sounds like a prank call. I'm not gonna take that one. Anybody that's like a group of kids, I'm not even gonna wait anymore. They're just gone. It's that simple. Not gonna deal with this stupidity. Blocking that number. Goodbye to him. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Bunch of kids who have no lives that just love to say racist things and act like idiots. There's no place in society for that. I don't tolerate that. But I'm not gonna react because I know that's what they want and they'll get their laughs, and I'm just gonna let it roll up my back. I'm not gonna expose them, because then they'll probably try to kick me off YouTube. I'm just going to block their numbers. Just going to block their numbers, because I know if I put their numbers in there, they'll probably complain to YouTube. And in YouTube nowadays, if you do anything, they'll kick you off. What's going on, Luan? Waiting for callers, guys. Hopefully we get some real callers. Oh, Dr. Monic, they do this every call-in show now. That's what they do. Jack, I'm not a hockey fan, but if I was going to root for one, I would root for the Islanders. I'm pulling for the Islanders right now. They're doing well. Yeah, Chris, it doesn't seem like anybody's calling in but stupid kids, so I guess I'll take second-time callers now. We'll probably close it up soon. Please do that, Chuck Sharts. Please shout on them. What's going on? Movie Critic, thank you so much for the super chat. Delano, what's going on, my man? Thank you for calling in. Thank you for tuning in. And Movie Critic comes with the super chat. He says, thanks for taking the call. Honey Jack is too good, and keep up the good work. I really appreciate that, Movie Critic. Please go over there and sub him up. He's been really, really nice to my channel. Very good subscriber, and he's putting in hard work over there. So thank you very much. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
What's up, Movie? Oh, no, it's not Movie. This is, it's my live.
Is this a prank call? Because I'm just going to block the number.
No. It's Ronaldo.
Okay.
Oh, chill.
What?
No, it was Ronaldo.
Oh, it's Ronaldo. Oh, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I had to get my headphones. I couldn't find them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ronaldo, of course, one of my favorite subs. He's a big Jet fan, and he always likes to try to get under Rover's skin, which I enjoy. But,
yeah, and Big Blue.
Yeah. So
they're both Sam Donald here, so.
So what's up, man?
I was just playing Apex, this new game that came out.
Yeah, I seen that. A lot of people were streaming that today.
So how's the contest? How do you know the results? Like what happened?
Contest for what?
Like the
you're
three-point
talking about
contest, all
the
that
dunk
stuff.
contest? Yeah, the
Yeah,
guy
the dunk contest.
the guy from OKC won. What the hell's his name? I forget his name off the
Paul
top.
George?
No, not Paul George. No. He's a young guy. God, I know the player. The names escape me right now. And then the 3-point contest. Everybody thought that Curry was gonna win, but it wasn't him. It was the kid from the Nets, Harris.
Was it close with Curry?
I didn't get to see it. I just know that Harris won. I just know that Harris won. Yeah. Which nobody would have
So
thought.
you ready for the draft, buddy?
Am I waiting for the draft? Oh yeah. I mean, I've been pumped up for this draft. I feel like the last 2 years I felt like a Jet fan because you guys are always looking forward to that.
Oh, you got jokes. So funny.
You guys are always looking forward to the draft for the last 15 years. But no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding with you. But no, I've been No, but yeah, no, I'm pumped up. I'm pumped up for the draft. I am. I've been thinking about the draft now for about 3 months. So I'm excited to see how it plays out. I'm excited to see what the Jets do. I think the Jets could easily trade down depending on who's available when they pick.
Watch you guys get like Kyler Murray or some shit, and I'll just laugh.
I'd be shocked. Not because even I could see somebody thinking he's worthy of the 6th pick. I just don't see the Giants thinking that way. He doesn't seem
Giants don't think anybody worthy of the 6th pick unless you're a running back. Even though your franchise quarterback is 40, but hey, do you?
All right, let me ask you this: if you were the Giants,
I would never be the Giants, but okay.
well, if you were the general manager for the Giants,
I'd be fired because I would pick the worst players available. But okay.
But all right, what would you do in the Giants spot? Who would you take?
I gotta go quarterback. I have to. I have to.
So you would go Haskins?
Because you have. Because you have you can't stop blaming on the offensive line. You're not just gonna find Pro Bowlers in the draft and all this stuff.
And the quarterback
It's not gonna happen like that.
And which quarterback would you take?
I'd have to take Haskins.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think if they go quarterback, they're gonna go Haskins. But I don't know if they're gonna go quarterback. So we're gonna see. It's always interesting.
Bro,
What'd you say?
Wouldn't that be funny if they did it?
I think it's very possible they don't. I think it's very possible they don't because they might say that there's a better draft class next year. They think that they could still get something out of Eli. I wouldn't be shocked if they don't go quarterback.
You think so?
They
get another year out of Eli. That's a joke, right?
They also could, especially after what the Broncos did with Flacco, they could, if they like a Daniel Jones, they could say, you know what, there's a good chance Jones will fall to us in the 2nd round. And we could go defense or offensive lineman with our 1st pick and hope Jones falls to us in the 2nd round. I could see them trying to do that too.
I just can't wait for week 1. I mean, everyone's going to be there. I'm honestly so excited to see the Giants lose. Never been so happy in my life.
Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. I hope you're at that. I hope you're at that Giant Jet game this year.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be there. I'm going to be there early.
Yeah.
Roman's going to have no sleep. He's going to be depressed. Oh my God, what are you going to say to me? And especially as soon as they lose and you guys live stream it afterwards, I'm just going to be donating $5 everywhere, just shitting all over Big Blue, all of that. Even you. Everybody has to get a taste.
We'll see. We'll see what happens next year. We'll see. But I'm looking forward
to
the
JC
game.
Coming down, you think?
JC's definitely coming down. Yeah, he's definitely going to be at the game.
Say that.
Yeah, Mr. Bad Dog's going to be there too. Rover's going to be there. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers will be at that game.
Imagine if we get Quinn Williams and then we just destroy your offensive line and then the first 4 weeks of the season, everybody's like, Eli's done again, Eli's done. And then they go on this 4-game winning streak and everybody's like, oh, we can do it again.
No, I think
typical Giants fans.
I think this is Eli's last year. I think he will start, regardless of what they do in the draft. I think he's going to start the year at quarterback. But I think this is his last year, at least with the Giants. But we'll see. We'll see.
I saw some of your earlier videos. It had me dying. It was 8 months ago. It was people were shitting on Eli Manning. He's he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. I'm like, goddamn, relax. He didn't really let the haters get to it. The guy was steaming.
I love.
It was like a pot of boiling water.
I love Eli, and I think if he was a Jet, you'd love him too. But it is what it is, man. I'm used to outside fan base. I'm used to people in my fan base. I'm used to people in my fan base hating on Eli, so I'm used to it. But I'm gonna let you go because I got a bunch of people trying to call in. But thank you so much for calling in, buddy.
All All right, talk to you later.
All right, buddy. Yeah, Delano. Yeah, please call in. Yeah, I'll try to get to you. A couple of people trying to call in, but yeah, please call in. Oh, everybody wants to meet the Sports Fury. They're the best. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in. All right, we'll block that number. All right, there goes that guy. And we'll be taking the next caller. I'm not going to give out the number because I'm worried that they'll try to kick me off YouTube. So I'm not going to give out the number. What's going on? You're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, what's going on? It's Delano. How you feeling tonight?
Delano! I love Delano. What's up, buddy?
You know, another day, another dollar. I'm at the job right now. But caught a little bit of the dunk contest and the three-point shootout. And, of course, as a New Yorker, I'm always proud to see anything New York-related in the winner's circle. Joe Harris for the Brooklyn Nets, the other New York team.
Yeah.
They got one. Hamidou Diallo from Queens. He's in there. He got a win. It was good. It felt good to watch that.
Some New York guys.
It was Yeah, but it was really disappointing to see that a guy in a Knicks jersey representing our team looked horrible in the contest. Like, geez Louise, this guy was.
Well, of course
It made me cry a little.
Of course, we had Nate Robinson win the dunk contest a couple of times. I always say, though, that Nate Robinson that time, I think it was the second time he won, that shouldn't have counted. I mean, that guy got like 40 opportunities. But
yeah, it was pretty bad. But I'll be honest though, when it
go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, my fault. No, I'm just saying, but it was, of course, it's always good to see some representation of the Knicks in there. It was good to see Kevin Knox yesterday. He played well, and looking forward to the second half of the season. Hopefully, we'll get some more wins.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get too many at this point.
Not too many, but I just don't want to. I don't want to be embarrassed every night.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me ask
last
you
thing I want to do is call in and rant every single game we play. Every post game, I'm ranting instead of at least having something to look forward to.
It's definitely frustrating to be a Knicks fan. But let me ask you about the New York team that's playing decent this year. I know you're a big St. John's fan.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow we got a big game, and they're home playing Villanova, who's I think they're number 13 in the country. St. John's 18-7 on the year. They could definitely use this game to help boost their resume. Right now, I think they're sitting in the tournament, but they're kind of probably about a 9 or 10 seed if the season ended today. So if they could win that game, you probably move up to like a 6 or 7 seed. That would be a huge win, and I think it's a game they could win. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, because remember the first game it was close. Up until the second half. So I feel like it's a revenge game. I'm sure they had it circled on the calendar. After they lost that game to them the first time this season. So for me, I'm excited. I'm definitely looking at Shamori Pons. I want to see what he does. I'll be honest, I would love to see him in the Knicks uniform. I know that we got Smith Jr.
Yeah. I've always wanted to see a St. John's kid play at obviously Mark Jackson, and LeVar Postel. But I always wanted to see like a really good player. I didn't get to see Mark Jackson really. When he was at his best. I always wanted to see like a Ron Artest or a somebody really succeed, a homegrown kid in New York, and that would be so cool to see Pons in a Knicks uniform.
Absolutely. I think and that's what I'm saying. Like even with every storyline, when it comes down to it, when it comes down to the Giants. It was great to see Barkley get picked by us because he's a hometown guy. Born in the Bronx. He's a huge Giants fan. Even when he was in Penn State, he had an option to go to Hofstra. He took Penn State over Hofstra. Okay, no big deal, but still, it's something good to root for when you have a New York product coming home and playing for his hometown team, especially one that he's behind. So that's why for me in the draft, I'm like, look, we got to take Haskins. We got to.
How cool of a story would that be? Haskins and Barkley, both homegrown kids, and you get to see them both grew up Giants fans. And whether or not people like Haskins, you got to admit it would be a cool story. And you get to see those two guys play for the Giants for the next 10 to 15 years. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, and he's he's a traditional quarterback. So I think him learning behind Eli, he has enough athleticism to where, if he gets in trouble, he can get out the pocket, maybe scramble for a couple of yards and, make some plays happen on the fly. What he did in the Rose Bowl game was impressive enough where, again, I was so hell-bent on Gardner Minshew that I was like, okay, dude, Dwayne Haskins is good, but I don't want to take the chance of, us, getting him and he might not pan out. But that game,
yeah, he looked
I
good.
think was probably the game that made it easier for me to say, you know what, we got to get him.
Now let me ask you this: if they decide not to take Haskins, which is possible, or if a team jumps them, whatever, who do you want them to take with that 6th pick?
Pass rusher.
Yeah, so you want best available, whoever they deem the best available pass rusher, whether it be Farrell, someone like that, Sweat. Yeah, so you want a pass rusher if they don't take a quarterback.
Absolutely, we got to shore up our defense. Our offense isn't bad. I just think that our offensive line is the questionable thing. But that's something we can address, whether it's free agency, maybe some late round picks.
And then the other question I got for you, if let's say they don't take a quarterback with the 6th pick, what quarterbacks in this year's class that you know of would you like that are potential early 2nd round picks for the Giants to potentially take?
Oh, like I said, if Minshew's on the board at that point, I think he's so under the radar because Washington State isn't a big school considering what other schools, had, as far as the quarterback goes. Everybody had their eyes on Clemson and Alabama, Ohio State, the big name schools, all the big name schools. So I think with Gardner, he might fall into the 2nd round, especially because there's not a lot of teams that need quarterbacks.
Right. You might even be able to get him. You might even be able to get him in the 3rd round. You might even be able to get him in the 3rd round. But that's a guy. That's a later round quarterback that you potentially want the Giants to take.
Yeah, because he's got arm strength. That kid got a cannon on him, and if from what I've seen, to be able to do it with about the same kind of protection as the Giants had for Eli, he could do okay. He'd do okay.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into more film on him. A lot of people have told me about Gardner Minshew. I'm gonna have to look him up more. Maybe I'll do a video on him as a potential 2nd or 3rd round prospect for the Giants.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'm going to let you go because I'm sure a couple more people want to call in. But I just want to say thank you for being a great subscriber, and thank you for calling in.
Hey, man, thank you for having a great content. So, easy for me to want to watch and continue support.
I appreciate that, Delano. Have a good night, buddy.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, Chris. How you doing again?
Bobby couldn't resist. Bobby had to go in for round 2. Could not resist.
I can't stand these idiots calling me up, and they're idiots.
Well, it is what it is, Bobby. It is what it is. You just got to learn to ignore them. It is what it is.
I know. They're both driving me up the nuts. They're driving me crazy. But I got 2 stories for you about the Giants and the Jets, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Make it quick.
First story is the Giants. My aunt and uncle took us to this restaurant upstate New York, and the lady, the hostess, did not know who they sat us next to, right?
Okay.
And when she was sitting us at the table, my mouth just rocked. You know who it was?
I have no idea.
Leonard Marshall.
Wow. All right.
I was going, my mouth was, I couldn't even open my mouth. Couldn't even get an autograph.
Bobby's mouth was like this. That's what you were like the whole time looking at Leonard Marshall.
Yes, I was like, well, he had a woman next to him.
Was she
hot looking chick next to him.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's the face. That's the face. I see the face now. Yes, that's the face for me. And then
she was pretty.
What?
I know you always like to talk about.
Oh, she was hot, man.
Oh,
she was good looking.
Yeah. So what she have?
I think that must have been his wife. I think.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So the second one, remember when the old Jet game, we went to the last Jet game that was finishing up the old Giant Stadium?
Okay.
We're in the parking lot, and this bus comes up. Guess who came out of there?
Oh, I have no idea. Who was it?
Ray Romano.
Ray Romano. Very good stuff.
Yes.
Very good stuff,
Ray
Bobby.
Romano. I went up to shake his hand. I said, Ray, I had a crush on your wife on the show. She was good looking. Remember his wife on the show?
Oh, she was beautiful. But Bad Dog.
Oh, it was Bad Dog. It was Bennigan's. It was Bennigan's.
There you go, Bennigan's. Okay, so it was at Bennigan's.
Yeah, it was at Bennigan's.
That your jaw hit the table. I just want to say, Bobby, because I'm sure I got other people trying to call in.
Yeah.
I just want to say I always love hearing your voice. I love it. I absolutely love it.
And guess who I got to talk to in chat today too?
Who'd you get to
Whitney.
talk? Ooh.
Whitney.
Ooh, you got a little you got a little love connection going on there.
Yeah, I gave her some tulips. I wanted to give her roses, but it ended up tulips.
You gave it you gave her the tulip emoji?
Yeah, I wish they had roses.
Did she give you the tulips back?
No, she doesn't have to do that. I think she has a beautiful voice, and I have a crush on her.
Wow, we're gonna have to try to set something up there, Bobby. But
yeah, maybe me and you and that other girl could go out on a double date, like Bad Dog said yesterday.
Oh, whoa! All right. Are you coming to me or am I coming to you? I don't like the cold, Bobby.
Oh, I'll come to the New York. I'd definitely come down. You don't want to come up to Bourne. What's up here in Vermont? Nothing.
Well, you're up there.
Cows.
You're up there.
Yeah, but cows are up there.
Well, there's cows here too. You got cows on Long Island.
Yeah, but not in Manhattan, Brooklyn, where you live.
Well, not in Brooklyn. No. They'd get killed. They get hit by a car. But
you know that other show I was talking about to you morning after?
What?
That show is going downhill.
Oh yeah.
They're cheap. They're getting rid of everybody. They got rid of Corey Parsons. My friend, I was pissed off at them.
Wow. All right, buddy. I'm gonna let you go, but I just want to say
I
thank you so
definitely
much.
call you on Monday though.
All right. I know
chat I'll talk in the chat tomorrow.
All right, buddy. Thank you for calling, buddy. And we're gonna take the
morning after.
Can you just turn the volume down in the back?
Yep.
Just turn the volume down.
Yep, it's down.
All right. Who's this?
This is Rum Boys Fantasy Sports Network. What's going on, entertainer?
What's going on? What's popping? Thank you for calling in.
Not much. Just tuning into your live stream right here. I got a question.
I got an answer. Oh, I hope I got an answer. What's up?
Awesome. So what I'm curious about now, I see you with your New York Mets gear on and everything. But big city to big city, what is your hot take on the state of Washington D.C. sports right now? That city is convoluted with owners that just don't want to pay players, so on and so forth. What's your take? I see you with your New York Mets gear, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, the Redskins have been... When I was first growing up, the Redskins were a premier franchise. I mean, I remember still watching that Super Bowl, I think it was 91 against the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great team then. Obviously, since then, you guys have gone downhill. The Nationals, they had a few years there where they were one of the better teams, and I still say to this day, I think it was after Strasburg got injured, and then he was on a pitch limit the next year or whatever it was, and they didn't let him pitch in the playoffs. I think had he pitched in the playoffs, you guys would have had a chance to win a World Series that year. But yeah, now it seems like you let Murphy go. It seems like Harper's gone. And then the Wizards. I mean, the Wizards, they've been pretty competitive, but this year, I mean, just awful. And you guys have...
Awful, especially with John Wall going down.
Yeah, and you guys have just kind of been in no man's land with that team, because I always thought you guys had more talent in previous years than where you finished. Like, I always thought you guys should have made the Eastern Conference Finals a couple of times. But, I mean, it just seems like the Washington, D.C. area is just cursed with their sports teams.
Yeah. I think we're cursed with the Joe Theismann curse. One more question, really quick. Are you gonna be in the 2K19 YouTube creators game that's gonna be streaming on Spotlight Sports channel?
I wasn't even aware of that. When is that going to be?
So it's gonna be streaming at 5 p.m. Eastern time. You guys' time.
Oh, tomorrow.
I think he did mention you. Yeah. I think he did mention you in the chat.
I can't tomorrow. Had I known, I would have done it. I'm streaming a game tomorrow. I can't.
Oh well, I think we're just simulating you into the game, to my understanding.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
No, in the future, if I like Spotlight Sports a lot. Definitely, I'm gonna have him on the channel probably in a couple of weeks. He's got a good thing going on over there. But no, definitely.
Because of him, I found you.
Oh, really? That's awesome. That's awesome, man. And you got a YouTube channel too? I think I checked out. I subscribed to your channel. You got a channel, right?
Yep. You did. Yeah.
I'll check out the content. I just subscribe to a lot of people, so I'll try to get around to it. But since you called, I'll just post a comment after, not in the chat. Post a comment in, after the video, and I'll definitely check out your channel.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I'll try to send some people your way.
Yeah. Hey, but just so you guys know, this man made it to the YouTube Content Creators All-Star Game, so that is gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a 2K stream.
I'm looking forward to that. I won't be able to watch it live, but I'll watch the replay for sure.
Right. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to watch it live either. But no, I just wanted to call in, and I just wanted to show you a lot of love and respect, brother. I appreciate you for doing your thing, man.
I appreciate you, man, for calling in, and I'll be sure to check out your channel, buddy.
Dilly.
Dilly. All right, my man. All right, we'll be taking our next caller here. Do I watch Bang Bros? Whoa. Enough with the Bang Bros talk. Next on the line, you're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
What up? It's Chris Senor again.
Chris Senor with his beautiful. I don't know who has a better voice, you or Bobby, but I love both your voices.
Oh, it's a competition. Hey, yo, Bobby, I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming for you, man. Oh, I can book a plane. I can book a plane ticket to Maryland. Where the fuck you live? Freaking Virginia. I don't know.
Whoa. No, none of the potty talk.
Oh, but yeah, just pulled out my tooth right now. Freaking. Damn, that kind of hurt. But anyways, what's it called? I was gonna freaking. No, yeah. Okay. So it was a troll that called in, probably like 5-10 minutes ago. I just want to say, those people who call in are freaking no life for jerks. Okay?
Yeah, well,
That's disrespectful, man.
Those kids have nothing better to do. I mean, I get it. I was a kid. I used to prank call too. I never did that. I mean, that's ridiculous. But
yeah.
But it is what it is, man. It just comes with the territory.
Freaking, that's messed up right there, bro. That's like really messed up.
Yeah, it'll go away eventually. I'm not worried about it. But
yeah, I'm just saying. Well, like, you gotta watch your back whoever freaking prank calls, okay?
I will. I appreciate you calling in, buddy, and I'm looking forward. I'm hoping Philly 500 has it up tomorrow because I really want to hear you sing that song because I love when you break into a rendition. But
wait,
Chris,
are you going live? Are you going live tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna be calling 2 games tomorrow. No call-ins, but I'm gonna be doing the play-by-play for the football game, and then I'm gonna be doing a play-by-play with Philly 500 for the All-Star game.
Alright. And then one more thing, sorry about what I said, like beginning the call.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not upset about it. I don't like when little kids curse. That's all. But thank you so much for calling in, Chris. Sex is overrated. No, it's not. What's going on? You're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
What's up, Chris? It's Gangrene David. How you doing, man?
Gangrene David. He's got a channel over there trying to build it up. What's up, buddy?
I was just trying to help out a crisis, man. I mean, it's been an interesting hour, but, let's talk some sports, man. How you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm doing good, man. I'm used to this at this point. I'm just not reacting to it. It's just stupidity. But, no, I'm doing good, man. Worked today, got home, started to show up at about 9:45. Been going for a little over 2 hours already. Wow, time flies. But, yeah, man, I want to say thank you for calling in. And, What did you do tonight? You watched the All-Star competition?
I watched till about the 3-point contest. I obviously saw I saw the Brooklyn Nets dude win. I forgot his name already.
Oh,
But
Harris.
Yeah, him. Then I forgot. Then I went to go walk my dog, and then afterwards, I mean, I just had to help out like with some stuff with friend stuff. But hopefully that's done, and now I got the chance to call in. So that's that.
So what do you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, just the same stuff. I mean, Jets Giants. Maybe we could talk about an early preview in regards to that.
The game?
Well, yeah. I mean, we do play each other this year.
Yeah, well, I mean, as far as the get-together goes, I'm going to plan that. I'm hoping to organize it pretty well, but I'm thinking about getting
tailgate.
Yeah, well, I want to have a lot of subscribers come too, but I think it would be amazing if we could somehow get some kind of deal with the stadium where we could get a big group of tickets together, and bring some of our best subscribers, whoever want to come, and I think it'd be amazing, and set up something with the tailgate and maybe a party bus, whatever. But we got to plan that out well. But we'll brainstorm on that, all the YouTubers.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. I mean, we'd be have a YouTuber tailgate, all subscribers. It'd be lit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm definitely looking forward to that.
But anyways, free agency, you kind of discussed a little bit, draft. Free agency's coming around the corner. You guys have a suitable amount of cap space. But I do have a question, though, and I kind of been thinking about this a lot.
Yeah.
I went back into one of Bad Dog's old videos, and he was stating something along the lines of Nate Solder, the tackle you guys got from the Patriots. The dude was actually a pretty stellar offensive tackle. You guys paid him quite a bit of money.
Way too much.
And granted, I forgot. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and then he went to the Giants, and I see Bad Dog bugging out, being like, "Oh, he's no better than Eric Flowers." Do you think that maybe part of the reason why the Giants' offensive line is what it is because the offensive line coach maybe isn't as sufficient? Because
I'll say this about Nate Solder, and I'm sure you watched that earlier in the season. Nate Solder, the second half, actually played very well. He only gave up 1 sack over his last 8 games, and he cut his QB pressures in half, from half 1 to half 2. So he definitely got a lot better. And a lot of it may have had to do with the fact that he's playing in New England. He was playing with a better supporting cast, both at the quarterback position and his other offensive linemen. So that probably had a lot to do with why Solder. I think we all knew when we got Solder he wasn't going to be, even though we overpaid, we all knew he wasn't going to be an elite left tackle. We thought he'd be above average, like a top 7 or 8 left tackle in the sport. And I still think he could be next year. It takes time to gel with an offensive line. It's not. That's the one area on a team where I think if you could even have 5 superstars on your offensive line, if they've never played with each other, it takes time to learn how to play as a unit. So I expect Solder and Hernandez to play much better this year for the full season from the left side.
But I think you guys are still in offensive line talk. Are you guys looking at a new center maybe? Because you guys did cut Eric Flowers. I mean, are you moving forward with Chad Wheeler? Or are you trying to sign a new right tackle?
I think my plan, I said in my video, my plan would be if they don't draft a tackle, which they very well could. They could draft Jonah Williams. They could draft somebody who may fall them in the second round, whoever it may be. But if they don't go with the first 2 rounds with an offensive lineman, they could add Darrell Williams. That seems to be the most popular guy. I like him. He's a good fit. Right tackle from Carolina. I think they're going to bring back Jalapeno because they have him under control. He, of course, started the year last year at center for the Giants before he got hurt week 2, and Gettleman likes him a lot. So I really think he'll be back, and I think Jamon Brown's going to be back too because the offensive line played a lot better when they added him via waivers halfway through the year. So I think he'll be back at the right guard spot. That's my prediction.
Now to come think of it, I feel because a lot of people are now saying that Jonah Williams could potentially ball. I think maybe you guys could have that chance of getting him because, listen, I would want Jonah Williams myself because, like I told you earlier, I mean, we have a young quarterback and I want to solidify our offensive line as best as I can. even if it means drafting the highest offensive caliber lineman at, the number 3 spot, which could be a push. So I guess I could agree with you on that. But if he does fall at 6, I mean, first of all, I think we could have a shot at drafting Quinn and Williams, who could probably fit a 4-3 defense the best we could. And, we'd have to probably go sign some linemen in free agency. But you could probably make the case that Jonah Williams might be a Giant. I mean, it's like I said, it's possible that, a lot of people saying that, we could trade down and we could draft him there, or we draft at 3 and he's still on the board and maybe you guys get him. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, Jonah Williams is definitely in play for the Giants at 6. I'm not going to say no that it can happen. He's definitely in play. I think if they don't go quarterback, they go pass rusher. But I wouldn't be shocked if on draft night they take Jonah Williams. We all know Dave Gettleman loves offensive linemen, and we all know that that's one of the bigger problems for the Giants. So by no means would I be shocked if the Giants take Jonah Williams on draft night.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, free agency is going to come up. We're going to see what happens there. I mean, it's a long off.
Well, free agency is going to be very telling, I think, to what both the Jets and Giants are going to do in the draft. If the Giants go out there and they added Darrell Williams, well, that pretty much takes Jonah Williams off the table. They're not going to obviously draft a first-round tackle if they go out and spend $8-9 million on one. So what they do in free agency is going to give us a good indicator of what both teams are going to do in the draft.
Well, I agree, and hopefully by the time free agency hits, we're going to find out if all the Le'Veon Bell stories are true when he comes to the Jets. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I think Bell's going to be a Jet. I really do. I don't know if it's a good move for you guys, to be completely honest with you, long term, but short term, it's definitely going to help you guys. Bell's one of the best running backs in the sport. I just worry about the tread on the tires, but definitely was going to help you. Definitely going to help you guys the first 2 or 3 years of that contract.
Well, paying $16 million a year to a running back, I mean, it's kind of questionable because people can then say, oh, you could just draft a running back, but first of all, if you sign a guy like Le'Veon Bell, it then all comes down to, like, listen, I'll be happy about the move, but then I'll be like, okay, now you got to get offensive linemen to help with the run game.
Well, the good news for you guys, though, is you have the money to do it. You got like $100 million in cap space. So you could get Le'Veon Bell. You could get Le'Veon Bell and still address the offensive line. But what were we going to say?
That $100 million can go, that money can go really fast with all the holes we have to fill, because it's not just offensive linemen. We also have to address pass rusher, and 2 of our starting corners are going to be gone. So we're probably going to have to go out into the corner market and sign somebody.
Vodka Drinker says Jonah Williams is a guard. He's a tackle. I mean, some people say he may shift to guard at the pro level, but he's a tackle. Jonah Williams.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too. But
yeah,
we have a lot of holes. I mean, we have like 22 free agents on the market. That money could go really fast with what we're trying to spend.
Yeah, we'll see.
What we're trying to accomplish.
We'll see, man. It's going to get interesting as it gets closer, but I want to just say thank you for calling in. I got a few people want to call in, but I just want to say thank you for calling in. And if anybody has not done so, go sub up Gangrene David. Thank you for the call, buddy.
Well, thanks for having me on, man. And, throughout the future, we definitely got to plan the Jets-Giants, a little guru that we could have going on here. It'll be fun. I'd really like that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, man. We'll definitely figure it out.
All right, take care, man.
All right, buddy.
Good night, and sub up the channel and sub up this dude. The Entertainer Talking Sports is a fantastic job.
I appreciate that. Have a good night, buddy. All right, next caller. You're on. Can you just turn down the volume?
Yo.
What's going on? Who's this?
This is Josh from the Sports Fury.
Josh from... I thought you were a prank caller for a second. Josh from the... I love this guy. What's going on, my man? Thank you so much for calling in.
Oh, man, thank you so much for taking my call, man. I can't believe I am on the Entertainer College Show. Oh, my God. I'm excited.
Now, if anybody has been living under a rock the last 2 or 3 years and has not subscribed to the Sports Fury, you got to go over there and do it. They are great guys, great YouTubers, and I can't wait to work with these guys in the future. I absolutely love their channel. And I just want to say thank you for calling in, my man.
Oh, man, thank you again for taking my call. But, oh, man, appreciate that, man. And, yeah, you're one of the best on here on this platform, man. We love the work that you're putting in. And absolutely, man, we cannot wait to work with Chris from the Entertainer Talking Sports. So, all right, so I want to talk about the All-Star Saturday night, man. What were your thoughts on it? And
Yeah. To be completely honest with you, I didn't see the skills competition.
Oh.
I was at work.
You missed it, man.
Yeah,
it was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of it. I was tuned into your stream for a little bit while I was at work, and I was tuned into Bad Dogs. I missed that. I saw some of the dunks in the dunk contest as I was doing the show, and I saw the tail end of the 3-point contest.
Okay, so the 3-point contest, no doubt about it, was the best of the night. 3-point contest was amazing. Joe Harris from the Brooklyn Nets. This dude, I had him ranked 8th going into the competition. However, he was the most efficient 3-point shooter of the regular season out of all the participants. But he was on fire tonight. He had 25 in the first round. He had 26 in the second round to beat Steph Curry. I thought Steph Curry was going to win the entire thing. Joe Harris from the Nets, amazing performance tonight for the 3-point contest.
And who would have ever thought going in with all the talent in that 3-point contest that Joe Harris was going to win? That had to. I don't know what the odds in Vegas might have been for that, but he had to be at least like 40-1. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought that?
Oh, dude, Joe Harris, man. I mean, he was ranked 8th.
Yeah.
He was ranked 8th out of all the participants to win the entire thing. So that was pretty good, man. I love a good underdog story. Now, for the skills challenge, I did have Trae Young winning the entire thing, and he did come down to the finals with Jason Tatum. And Tatum hitting that half-court shot.
I heard that.
Half-court shot to knock him out.
I heard that. I heard that on Bad Dog Stream. He was yelling like a maniac. I gotta see the highlights for that. Tatum is a special talent. He really. I mean, I hate admitting that as a Knicks fan, but he really is a special talent. And by the way, I just want to say when I was blown away by your play-by-play the other not today. I didn't get to really watch your play-by-play today, but the last basketball stream I was in, I forget what game you were calling, but you were on.
We had the Celtics and Sixers. And
you were on. The doubleheader. You were on point. I mean, the energy you brought throughout that entire game, the way that you described each individual play, how they were hitting guys in the corner, setting the pick. Like, I was like, this is legit. Like, you did a really, really, really good job during that game.
Oh, wow, man. Thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate that. Coming from you, that really means a lot. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, man. I just like to have fun with it. And, I love the NBA, man. I love it. Get really hyped for it. Also, I want to know your thoughts on tomorrow. We have the Sunday night All-Star game.
Yes.
I know you're going live with Phillies 500. Who do you have winning, Team LeBron or Giannis?
Oh, man. I'm leaning Giannis. But I think it's... Yeah,
thank you.
But I think it's gonna be a great game, and it's gonna be so fun calling it with Philly 500. I can't even imagine how much fun we're gonna have because this is my first time. I've had Philly on the channel before a couple of times, but we've never streamed a game before, and I just think it's gonna be so much fun to be able to call a game. I don't even know what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be off the wall, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay, so you said I'm looking. I mean, that's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait to catch that. And you said you're going with Team Giannis, and I'm so glad you're doing that because I think people are sleeping on Team Giannis for tomorrow night. Now, look, LeBron James, he does have an overall great team. His backcourt is amazing, right? Kyrie Irving, James Harden, that's amazing.
Right.
But the front court, it belongs to Team Giannis. You got Giannis, you got Joel Embiid, you got Paul George, who is one of the top 3 candidates for MVP so far of the NBA season. And then coming off the bench, you got the Joker, Nikola Jokic.
Love that guy.
You got Nikola Vucevic, and you got Russell Westbrook. And I think Luka Doncic will replace Anthony Davis tomorrow for the NBA All-Star game. I think Giannis' team is going to win tomorrow. People are sleeping on them. I'm so glad you're picking them.
I'm taking Giannis' team too for the exact reason that you said. I think they have the size and they have the firepower off the bench. Westbrook could take over that game by himself. So,
right.
I'm going to take Team Giannis. I think it's going to be a really good game either way. Obviously, there's not going to be a lot of defense played. We know that. But it'll be really fun to watch, and I'm really looking forward to it. All-Star games are always fun.
Absolutely. No doubt about it, man. It's going to be great tomorrow.
Yeah, man. And we got to figure out, when are we doing the Dream Team Stream Team?
Yeah, man. Like me and Sean, we've been going over the schedule for the next month or so, and we have several dates in plan that we want to text you and Bad Dog, Philly 500, UCF to make sure we're all on the same page and we can narrow it down to one night. So guys, look out for that Dream Team Stream Team, and Chris, man, one of these days, man, we got to do this collab, man. I would love to do whatever it is. I don't care what it is.
We could
no matter what.
We could stream hockey. We could stream skiing. We could stream turtle sex. I don't care. I just
turtle sex, turtle and dolphin sex. Let's go. Interspecies sex. Let's do it.
I just think it'd be a lot of fun to have you guys on my channel or your channel, whatever. I just think it'd be really cool to call a game with you guys. But
yes, sir.
I just want to say keep up the great work. You guys inspire me.
Yeah.
You inspire every sports YouTuber on the whole platform. But keep up the good work, and I appreciate you calling in, man. I really do.
All right, man. Thanks for taking my call. And Chris, man, you're one of the best again. And, man, dude, keep doing your thing. We love you. We love the work that you're doing. Much respect to you, bro.
All right, buddy. Have a good night, buddy.
You too. Thank you.
You got it. All right, we'll be taking the next caller. That was, of course, Josh from the Sports Fair. That was really cool. That's the first time I've gotten to talk. I've talked to him on the phone before, but never live. Two great guys over there. I really appreciate the call. What's going on? You're on Live with the Entertainer. Thank you for calling in.
What's up? It's the movie critic again. What's up, bro?
The movie critic is back for a second call.
Yes.
He couldn't resist. What's going on, buddy?
Could not resist.
So what's up,
yeah,
man?
I actually had a really good question. I was waiting to ask you.
Okay.
So, are you more interested in the NBA draft or the NFL?
NFL.
Yeah, and why is that?
Because the NBA, you kind of know, like, for the most part, after, like, the first 10 picks in the NBA draft, it's not that exciting. It's really not.
Right.
Where the NFL draft, I'm into it start to finish. Because there's so many more players in the NFL, so you could find a real impact player in the fourth round in the NFL, where in the NBA, it's rare. There are exceptions. You have your Manu Ginobili's. There's guys that go in the second round that turn out to be stars, but it's rare. Second round picks are usually guys that don't make it in the NBA, or they're role players, guys off the bench. Where in the NFL, you could find, big time talent after the first round. So I think the NFL is more interesting and it's more exciting, but I do love the NBA draft.
Yeah. I just think the NBA draft could be really good if the Knicks could get like the first pick. That would make it really interesting.
Oh God, are you kidding me? If the Knicks get a top 3 pick, I'm gonna be jumping for joy because I love 3 players in this draft: Zion, Barrett, and John Morant. I'd be thrilled, and even Reddish. But obviously I want Zion the most. I would love the first pick. Would love it.
Yes. I mean, look, the Knicks have not gotten the first pick since Patrick Ewing. Like, come on. It's ridiculous.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's been a long time, and a big part of that is because of the Knicks. They traded away all their draft picks over the years. They probably, had they not traded their picks, I'm sure they would have won the lottery once, probably, with all the bad teams they've had.
Yeah. Yeah, they traded, and they signed a lot of free agents, like to like a lot of max deals and stuff that didn't deserve it, like Amari Stoudemire and all these other guys.
Right, and trading for Antonio McDyess and stuff like that. Trading for what's his name, the Italian guy from the Raptors. His name
Bargnani.
Andrea Bargnani. They gave up a first round pick for that stiff. But I mean, that's the holes the Knicks have dug themselves in over the years. They always try to take the quick fix, and finally it seems as if they're not doing that. So. And if there was a draft where you want the number 1 pick, this is the draft. It's not one of these drafts where it's like a question mark, like who do I take at number 1? This draft, we know. Zion Williamson is the guy, and if we're going to get the number 1 pick, this is the draft to get it.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more, man.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to it. We'll see. Both drafts I'm really looking forward to. And I'm excited for the content I'm going to be able to create this year. I mean, it is going to be... Real quick, I'm going to give a rundown of what I have planned in store for the channel. March is going to be March Madness. I'm going to be streaming probably all day streams for the opening round for 2 days. Not all day, but like 3 or 4 games. Right. I'm obviously going to have preseason baseball coverage. I'm going to have the NBA coverage. I'm going to be doing draft profile previews on guys like Zion Williamson, guys like that. I'm going to have the NFL draft, the Combine. March, April is going to be popping. Baseball's getting into the fold in April. So I'm really looking forward to these next couple of months. A lot of content. A lot of stuff will be up on the channel. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it too, man. I love your videos. I just had one other thing. So I know you're doing that football thing. Is there any way I could join in with that?
What football thing?
Like you guys are going to watch the football game or something?
Oh, yeah. All my subscribers are welcome to come to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah,
Okay.
Of course.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I don't want to hold up too much of your time. I already was on here, but I just really had to ask you that football and basketball because, like, I'm really excited about both.
Yeah.
If the Knicks get it first, that would make it a little more exciting, but, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be basketball is going to be a lot of content in the offseason because you're going to have the Kevin Durant rumors, you're going to have the Anthony Davis rumors, you're going to have draft, they're going to have a high draft pick, so it's going to be fun to cover the Knicks this offseason. They're probably, for a YouTuber, there's probably not a better team to cover this offseason in the NBA.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's so much that's going to be going on with the rumors and potential. But I'm going to let you go because, like you said, you called in already.
Yeah.
I'm going to be wrapping this up soon.
Yeah, man.
But as always, thank you for calling in, buddy.
Yeah, take care.
You got it, my man.
Bye.
Turtle sex will be covered as well. And Delano says, what's your thoughts on us passing on? But I knew, I think this is a second time caller too. I knew that they weren't going to sign them from the start because the Mets never spend on premium free agents. So I'm not surprised. What's going on? You're on live.
Yo, what is good?
What's up? I recognize the number. Who is it?
This is Cushman Baseball Chat.
Cushman, still calling from vacation. Enjoy Florida. But I appreciate the call. What's going on?
I can't resist. When you got the entertainer live, I cannot resist.
What's going on, buddy? What's going on?
Good. Before I get to my question, I have one tip with the prank callers. You should tell them that they should learn football and get the hell out of your stream.
You know what? Learn football, Cushman. Learn football. My God. But what's up, man? Anything you want to add?
I just had one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I know you you mentioned before that you'd be willing to trade back and then if Daniel Jones was still available, that you'd be willing to take him. Would you be willing to, like, let's say we take a Devin White at the 6th pick and then trade back up into the first round, assuming we don't need to, like, give up the entire, like, future assets to acquire Daniel Jones?
So you're basically
let's say Daniel Jones falls to 25. Would you be willing to trade up from our second round pick back into the first round?
Probably not that big of a jump, but if he gets to like 30, because at that point at 25 the only
like a
team,
Lamar Jackson like situation.
Yeah, like a Lamar Jackson. The only team at that point, and I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure at 25 the only team I could see drafting a quarterback at that point is the Patriots at 32. Because they need the heir apparent to Brady. He's 42 years old. So I could see the Patriots taking him. So if I was going to make a trade, it would probably be, I'd probably wait to about pick 30 to try to trade up because I wouldn't have to give up too much. And yeah, I might be open to that if I like that. I got to see more. I got to see how he does at the combine.
Maybe I should just mention, I know the Raiders have the Cowboys pick. Maybe if Daniel Jones falls there, they could. I'm just throwing it out there.
No, that's possible.
But probably not.
That's definitely possible, but probably not. You're right. It seems like they're getting beyond Carr, at least for next year. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. If they take a quarterback, it will probably be next year.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. But I'm going to let you go because I'm trying to see if any first-time callers want to call in. But
yeah, I just couldn't resist. I had to call it.
All right, Cushman, have a good night, buddy. Enjoy your vacation.
All right,
my man. Chuck Short says Ryan Finley is the most... You like Ryan Finley a lot. Area code looks familiar. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Yo, this is Chris.
This is Chris. Who's this?
This is Jay. What's going on, Chief?
Jay. What's your name on YouTube? Didn't even let him get it off. It was gonna be something stupid. Let me just block Jay real quick. That jerk off. He goes into the graveyard. Did a good job there with that prank call. Good job, Jay. Good job. Yeah, he's a stand-up guy. Stand-up guy. He's a stand-up jerk-off. That's what he is. He was the most efficient in the Senior Bowl. Yeah, Finley. Well, him and Jones both had good Senior Bowls. That was good. He was cocky, arrogant. It's a good prank call. Did go with that one. Very good prank call. He got me good there. Stand up. Aren't you concerned about his? I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, Zion. You talking about? Yeah, I'm not really concerned with that because players develop their jump shots in the pros. We've seen it happen many times. And Zion's strength isn't going to be as a three-point shooter anyway. That's not his strength. Put him in the bathroom. That's what I say. Put him in the bathroom. But you say put him in the graveyard. It's 12:20. I'll probably go about another 10 minutes. I'll take a few more calls. If not, I'll talk to the chat for the rest of the show. You put your... you'll wrench him to death, Juan. Oh, man. But... All right, let's see. Could be another prank call. Let's find out. What's going on? You're on live. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint. It's not another prank call. It's Delano calling one more time.
Damn it! I'm so upset that some stupid kid didn't call in.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to break everybody's heart. It is just me.
What's going on, man?
There's another player I was thinking about too after we got off the phone the first time. What do you think about Michael Jordan of Ohio State? Number 73, the offensive lineman.
To be honest with you, I'd have to do more research on him. I've heard the name. I don't know enough about him to give you a good answer on that.
Because it was a few games, and it's funny because I actually went back to a couple of games, and I saw I actually saw him do pretty good to where it caught my attention. Like I said, I was so busy watching Haskins, I started looking at, okay, who's number 73? Because this guy's doing a tremendous job. He's taking on two guys at once, and
one thing I will say about Ohio State is they were known to have probably if not the best, one of the best units in football last year in terms of the offensive line. So a lot of people say that's a knock on Haskins because he didn't have to throw in the pressure a lot because his offensive line was so good. So maybe he is someone to look at in the later rounds. To be honest with you, I'd have to do more research on him before I give you a good definitive answer. I've heard the name, but I don't know enough about him.
Yeah, because I know. Initially, I was kind of laughing too. Like, oh God, they're gonna think I'm cracking jokes or I'm a prank caller or something like that. That's why I had to break everything down. He's from Ohio State, number 73, offensive lineman. This is not me cracking jokes, being funny. So
no, I'll definitely give him a look. Do you know where he's being projected to go in drafts?
Right now they're just saying that he's one of the best offensive linemen going in the draft. They don't have a projection for him so far.
Okay.
If I was a betting man, I would probably say maybe mid first round pick.
Really? To be honest with you,
I think he'd be a steal.
I haven't seen his names in the mocks. To be honest with you, I've seen Jawan Taylor. I've seen Greg Little. I've obviously seen Jonah Williams. I've seen the kid from Oklahoma, Cody Ford.
Ford's pretty good too.
Yeah, I haven't seen his name in first round mocks. Maybe he's a second round. I'm gonna have to take a look at him though. I'm gonna take a look at him.
Okay. And also, are you surprised that any team, Mets or Yankees, haven't taken a look, considering the fact that the Yankees are always big spenders, and that the Mets really just want to make a big splash and get back to the postseason with a little bit more consistency.
You're a Mets fan or a Yankees fan? I think you're a Mets fan, right?
No, I'm actually a Yankees fan. I root for both.
Okay.
But I'm more of a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
I've been a Yankees fan longer.
Yeah, as a Mets fan, I know that. I'm accustomed to this now. I knew when the offseason started, the Mets weren't going out and getting those guys because they don't do it. The last time they did it was Carlos Beltran, and that's 15 years ago. So they don't. Right. They never sign guys to long contracts, and that's what it's going to take. And unfortunately, the Mets don't have their owner should not be an owner. I mean, he shouldn't be because he's not willing to spend money. If you're going to own a team in New York and charge the prices that you do for people to buy soda and beer and sit in your stadium and pay $30 to park their car, you better be putting out a good product. You better be investing in a team, and they haven't done it.
Because both of them were like, 26, 27 years old, so you're still getting them pretty young, within their prime or just reaching their prime. And
yeah, no,
again, they're transformative plays. It's not even like you're sitting here taking a chance. Like Albert Pujols, you can make a argument for him. He
was close
we
to
don't want to
30.
sign long term.
Yeah.
Because he was getting up in age, but these guys are still relatively young. So I mean,
the one
thing I'm most surprised.
The one thing I will say about baseball that scares me with long contracts, and I want the Mets to spend. I want them to go out and get a guy like a Harper because they need to. They need that premier player. But the one thing I will say in baseball, as opposed to other sports, why it is especially risky to sign a guy to a double-digit year contract, a 10-year deal, is because that money is guaranteed. So he could get hurt.
Right.
He could get hurt year one, and you're going to pay him the rest of that contract. Where in football, it's not like that. He's only guaranteed the signing bonus and however long he plays, and you can cut him, or he could get hurt and whatever. Baseball, it's risky to sign a guy to that long because anybody could get hurt, and then you're stuck with that contract for 10 years. But the Mets need to go out and do a move like that. They've had to do that for quite some time, and I'm actually surprised that the Yankees. Well, we don't know yet. They still may get Machado, but I'm a little surprised the Yankees didn't bite on one of these guys.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think that's the one that the Mets should go for. I think they should go for Machado. I just, again, it's more of a gut feeling. Bryce Harper's a bigger name, of course.
Yeah.
But Machado, I think because of the fact that, again, Bryce is so, he's so prime time. He's got such a big name behind him. It's easier for Machado to sneak in and, he can do the things that. He can do other things.
I would love Machado. New York Mets, New York Giants says not Johan Santana, Chris. Johan Santana, if I'm not mistaken, and fact check me on this, I could be not remembering it properly. I'm pretty sure it was a trade for one. I could be wrong though. It might have been I'm pretty sure it was a trade. And I don't think it was for 7 years. Maybe it was. You might be right. I have to go back and look at that. But I think it was a trade. I don't think it was a free agent. Last time they spent big on a free agent in terms of long-term contract, it was Carlos Beltran. And, of course, I think they gave him a extension when they acquired him, though, Johan Santana. But, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, it's all right. Yeah, but those are the things that for me, like I said, just looking at the Mets and the situation, it's like you don't want to continue to be the team that makes the postseason once every 3 years or something like that. You kind of want to get to a point of consistency because it's enough to turn the fan base off.
Well, the problem with the Mets is
some people are loyalists, and some people are quick to. I've had enough. I'm jumping off the train and rooting for the Yankees or something like that, and vice versa.
Well, as passionate as our fans are, there's a lot of fake fans that I mean, as I always say, all you got to do is look at the box office numbers. When the Mets are good, the Mets outsell the Yankees. So it's rare that it happens. But, yeah, you're right. New York fans are not patient. They want to see a good product, and the Mets have not delivered on that consistently. They'll give you 1 year out of every 12 where they're a good team. And the Yankees give you a good product every year. And that is why, as a Met fan, I'm beyond jealous. And I want my team to go out there and compete. All right, so I was wrong there, New York Mets. I was wrong. It was a 7-year deal. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. But, but anyway, I'm going to let you go because it's getting late. But, Delano, I want to say thank you again for calling in. And thank you for being a great subscriber. And hopefully St. John's gets us a win tomorrow.
All right, have a good one.
All right, you too, buddy. Okay, yeah, for some reason I thought it was a trade. I guess I was wrong. It was a free agent. Would you consider taking defensive... So that was the last one, Yohan Santana. And, of course, that did not work out too well. As much as I love Yohan Santana, and part of that's the Mets forcing him to pitch during that. And I wanted him to get the no-hitter, but that obviously had a negative effect on his career after that. I think he threw like 140 pitches in that game, something ridiculous. Would you consider taking defensive player in the first and then possibly taking Will Greer? Well, Dire Giants fan, thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate that. I don't want Will Greer. I don't. What's going on? You're on Live with the Entertainer. Good job. That was good. That was creative. You literally are just doing what 10 other kids did. So good job with that call. You should go into the Prank Call Hall of Fame for being a scumbag. Let me do this. He's blocked. People are just so stupid. Just so stupid. I can't give out numbers online. I can't do it. I'm just going to block them. If I post the numbers, I'll get kicked off YouTube. So I don't want to take that chance. Don't want to take that chance. Last Jedi, it is what it is. You get stupid people. But on that note, why do Mets pitchers always get hurt? Because they don't have a good medical staff. That's why they always get hurt. And their coaches suck. What's going on, Beast? What's going on, Beast? But, yeah, at least talk to the troll next time and tell them why. Tell them why what, Luan? I've already dealt with this. I've gotten mad at the trolls. It's not worth my energy anymore. I flipped out the first time they were doing this. It's not worth my energy anymore. It's just stupid people. That's what they want me to do. They want me to get upset. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to feed into their bullshit. I appreciate that, Chuck Shards. I'm not going to take his call. I know what that is. Why do I do what? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You want me to talk to these people? What's the point? But yeah, guys, I am gonna close it out. It's 12:32. I've been telling them to stop for 3 weeks, and they keep going in. I've been telling them to stop for 3 weeks, and they keep going in. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? But yeah, guys, have a good night, guys. I had a good time tonight, except for the stupid people. But I appreciate you guys coming into the stream, and enjoy your weekend. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the football stream. I also have the NBA All-Star game where Philly 500 will be on the channel. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night.